and you better watch because I know where you live. Yeah, Manson got that one from me.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Planet Dirty. Wow, we are already rolling tonight. Almost 200 people in the show before we even get started. I am nervous. For the first time in my live streaming history, I am actually nervous about tonight's show. I do want to shout out the good folks at Blairstown Diner in New Jersey. Awesome merch. You can get these now at the Blairstown Diner in person. The back also has it. And then you also order yourself a nice Blairstown Diner mug with Jason Voorhees on it. So I am Blairstown out tonight. God bless the people in Blairstown, New Jersey. A great little town. Get you some breakfast. Great little place. Without further ado, let me before I bring Brandon in, let me do the super chats. God bless Beyond the Grave Media with a $10 super chat, 58 minutes to the live, and it's standing room only. Had to bribe the bouncer with Long John hush puppies. Justice for Freddy's Revenge, y'all. Believe me, I am not in a good mood tonight when it comes to Elm Street. If Brandon says one thing to tick me off, I'm going to knock him out. I'm just going to punch him. He won't even see it coming. Let me give you a clip, good sir. I appreciate that.
George P. Wilbur is well, actually, no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's Sweet George Wilbur, Jizz P. what I say.
And then God bless Saturn Video with another $10 super chat, continuing his story. CHH looks Danky King right in the eyes and is compelled to ask a question. Who are you? DK stands firm and answers with conviction. I am the Butterman. Revelations fired. Let me give you a good one for that $10 clip. How about this one?
Dude, this is the best Children of the Corn movie. It looks the most expensive. It looks the most polished. It has really good cinematography. The color grading kicks fucking ass. The score is really good. The main chick in it is really good. It's her first starring role. It's the chick from, what the hell's her name? The chick from, Naomi Watts. She's the starring chick. And there's also Karen Black in it. There's all like the locusts and shit and the kids climbing up from the well. Like, it's a fucking sweet movie.
Blairstown Diner, got it. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Why do you look like that? Dude, please tell me you're a Static X fan.
Ever so slightly.
You look. When I look at you, all I hear is "So push it, so push it."
I think the only two songs I really like is
Dude,
it's the song called "This Is Not" and "So Cold" from the Queen of the Damn soundtrack. Those are the only two songs I really like by them.
You look exactly like the singer from Static X. I think the guy's passed away, but they've kind of got another guy that's replaced him. You look Wayne Static. Dude, with Wisconsin, I think it's called Wisconsin Death Trip is the name of the record. It's from like 2000 or 99. It's actually a great industrial record. And you look just like Wayne Static. So
yeah, when the hair gets too long, I spike it.
It's
going to be shaved. It's going to be shaved soon in the fortnight, but
I love
today
it.
We spike.
So, Brandon, we do have a few people that want to chime in on your previous rankings. If you're willing to hear the audience out, I think it's fair to hear the audience out.
I'm scared and horrified. Play the clip.
This first clip is from somebody who had a comment about your Texas Chainsaw ranking. So let's see what this one is.
Number 9.
A little next gen justice. Thank you. There we got some next generation.
I think that guy hates me now.
Let's try it again.
Number 9.
Has my back though. That's what I think.
All right, let's see. Let's go to this guy next.
Brandon the Butterman. I've seen your Friday the 13th ranking. Friday the 13th, arguably the greatest horror franchise ever created. And I've seen your Texas Chainsaw Massacre ranking, and those were respectable rankings. Granted, no two rankings will ever be exactly the same. But this time, you're tasked with ranking both A Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween, two of horror's biggest hitters of all time. Butterman, bring your A game, because you're gonna need it.
Oh, I'm going to let
Damn.
that dude down, man. I'm going to let him down.
That was Richard Strange, as we call him. Instead of Stange, we call him Richard Strange.
Richard? Me and Richard have been on the same page the last couple streams, actually.
Well, what does that mean? What's going to happen this time?
I think we're going to be sort of in the same, meshing in the same field of play, just like the last two rankings, I think. I have hope.
And then we have one more. I thought this was Nick at first. Let me just play it.
I am the masked metal assassin 182, formerly known as Casual Ability. And in this upcoming episode of Planet Dirty, Halloween Night on Elm Street, I want nothing more than to see Brandon Tabano rip into the 2010 Nightmare on Elm Street remake as the steaming pile of dog shit that it is. And it would also be really swell to see Brandon Tabano praise the Rob Zombie Halloween duology as the underrated masterpiece that it is. Farewell and Godspeed.
You know, something tells me that might be Nick, but I can't tell for sure. But either way, I'm going to let that guy down and probably lift him up at the same time.
And I think I know where he's going with this.
So do I.
So we have a few things I want to talk about before we get into this, Brandon. Let me just say hello to, listen, over 200 already. This is going to be the Super Bowl of Planet Dirties. Let me say hello to it's going to be difficult, but just listen. Mass Metal Assassin, Iron Wolf, Aaron, Logan, Tyler, Mothman, Allie, Eli, Movie Misfits, John Smith, Richard, Hunter, Dan, everybody in the chat. Welcome, Matt Arnett, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight, guys. I want to apologize if I'm not, if Brandon legitimately pisses me off, I'm going to throw something, but just, and I didn't really, I talked about this on a video briefly, but guys, the last couple of days, I got something wrong with me. I think my wife thinks it's GERD, and Brandon's laughing. It's not funny.
I'm not laughing. I'm laughing
actually
with you.
I'm actually like legitimately in a lot of pain. I'm okay right now. It just feels like I've got stomach acid up to right here. And so sleeping, I can't sleep. I have to literally sit up in bed to sleep. So obviously I'm not sleeping very well, but I got some medicine. I'm doing okay, but just bear with me, guys. I'm fine tonight. I'm excited tonight. Now, Brandon, one more thing I want to talk about. Some people may be saying, why are we doing two franchises tonight? Why don't you tell people exactly what happened? Because I couldn't make this up if I tried.
We did a poll at the end of the last ranking video where we asked which franchise do you guys want to see us rank next. And the poll was between Nightmare on Elm Street and Halloween. And the poll, I swear to God, was even at the end of the voting time period. Everybody voted the same, apparently. So here we are doing a 4, 5, 6 hour stream for you guys tonight.
It's gonna be one hell of a show. People are ready. I'm not gonna dilly-dally much longer. So Brandon, as we know, Cody is still offline. God bless him. He's got personal stuff going on. He's not doing anything on the internet for a while. Don't know if he's coming back or when. I talk to him occasionally just to make sure he's doing good, and we talk. And honestly, we don't even talk about YouTube. I just check on him, see how he's doing. So he's not going to be with us tonight. Maybe down the road, we'll see. But God bless him. I just want him to be healthy. Forget YouTube, forget all of that, as long as he's good. Now, Brandon, I am an Elm Street fanatic.
Mm-hmm.
I love Elm Street. That's my number one favorite horror franchise, right behind Friday. It may even be a tie at this point, but I love Elm Street so much. You're probably going to piss me off.
Probably.
You're probably going to piss me off. Now, listen, I'm a really, really big Halloween fan.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think I myself can do it justice to tear your ass when and if you piss me off. And I thought to myself, who would be the biggest son of a bitch to get on here to react to your Halloween?
Drum roll, please.
George P. Wilbur is well, actually no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's Sweet George Wilbur, Jizz P. Wolf, what I say.
Who could it be?
There he is.
We got Nick on tonight.
He's going to love my ranking. Nick is going to love my ranking, dude.
What's up, gentlemen?
How you doing, dude?
I'm not going to love your ranking. I saw your Instagram reel a couple weeks ago. No, I'm not going to love your ranking, but...
And it hasn't changed, dude. It has not changed. But I'm going to explain myself as best as I can.
I don't remember what that is. So
Christian gave me very specific instructions. He said, "Don't take it easy on Brandon." So I'm not going to.
Take it easy on your room though, because Christian already destroyed like $300 worth of his property because he was mad at me. I'm like, you're destroying your own shit, dude. Like, it's not hurting me at all.
I'm not gonna break anything.
You know what's so funny? Somebody sent me a clip of the Friday the 13th one we did, and like you have to pay attention to hear it, but like after you describe why Freddy versus Jason was so great, you hear me quickly just say, "You're an idiot." Like, it was the funniest shit. People were loving it. So guys, here it is. Me and Nick are not going to be ranking these along the way. I mean, we're going to be destroying Brandon's list. We're going to see what he has to say, and we're going to call him out on it. If we disagree with it, I think actually me and Nick's nightmare list are fairly similar. So we actually may be on the same page with this, but Brandon is a man of avant-garde taste. He sees things in movies that apparently we don't. The amount of pictures people have sent me of Children of the Corn: The Gathering is so staggering, quite frankly. So
excellent. Nick knows that truth too, man. No, COTC4 is the fucking best of the series, dude.
No.
You can't say when I take a sip, you stop. No talking. When I take a sip of anything, you can't talk. I'm not spitting this out, dude. This is expensive monitor. All right. So let's get those likes up, guys. Hopefully we're already over 100 likes. We're ready to go. We're ready to have a good time. Nick is with us tonight. Tonight is the main event. After this, no more rankings for a long time. We're going back to our shenanigans. But this kind of just happened. This took a life of its own. Oh, we're at 143 likes. We're good. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is Halloween Night on Elm Street, Brandon's Final Reckoning, and we will be starting the night off, of course, with A Nightmare on Elm Street. We're not going to do Halloween first. We're going to do A Nightmare on Elm Street. So we're going to kind of set Brandon up real quick, put him in the hot seat. Brandon, have you rewatched any of the Elm Streets lately, or are you going off of hopes and dreams tonight?
No, I have not watched any of them in like at least 5 years, probably. I'm going off hopes and dreams alone. It's been even longer for the Halloween franchise, but I've got them all up here.
Don't you love how he preps?
And my list, I have my list jotted down with some notes. So tonight, as I go through my least favorite to most favorite, I have like bullet points for each one, so I can try to keep myself from rambling like last time. But you guys can feel free to throw your thoughts in there, and I'll try to return a response as elegantly as possible. So that's where we are. Because there's like 100 films to rank tonight, so
there are
just like old times, and he's frozen.
Oh, there it goes. Hey, buddy. Hey, he's gone. He crashed out. He crashed out before you even could give your list.
He did. He just took the L. He's like, I'm out of here, dude.
Said you're about to do Nightmare, and he was like, I'm done.
You froze. By the way, just so you know.
My internet's telling me, Christian, don't subject yourself to this. So, Brandon, I say we just go ahead and get started. How many Elm Street films? There's 9 Elm Street films.
9. All
right, so let me go ahead and just pull this up for you. I'm assuming this is dead last.
It is.
Okay, it better be, you son of a bitch.
It is. Number 9, A Nightmare on Elm Street, the 2010 remake. Nick will absolutely agree with me on this.
No, shut the fuck up.
He hates that movie.
He likes
it. Here's my reasons why, okay? I think the film is lifeless. It's grim. It completely misses the twisted charm of Freddy Krueger. I think Jackie Earle Haley tries, but he is obviously no Robert Englund, not even close. There is literally zero suspense, terrible pacing, awful CGI.
What about the color timing?
You like these these bullet points so far? The color timing or the color grading, since it's digital, is really good. But the backstory changes that that made Freddy more disturbing, I don't like. They're more disturbing and not in a good way. AKA Freddy being a full-on predator and child killer versus just being a child killer. Both things are terrible, but one is obviously infinitely worse than the other. And it is totally a remake that forgot what made the original franchise so terrifying and fun, because this movie is just grim. It's not fun. It's just grim and slow and almost boring. That's pretty much my bulleted thoughts.
Dude, I'm
on
not
the
even a
remake.
big fan, but even I still think you're being a little too harsh on it.
Am I? Am I though? Really? I think the chat will agree with me. Watch. Let's see. Let's see. Brandon is a genius. Nick is wrong. That movie sucks. Christian, you suck. This movie's terrible.
What did I say?
Brandon is right again.
Yep.
Yep. Everybody, every single comment is just agreeing with my assessment.
I
real
just want to
quick,
go on the record really quick and say that the internet has taken this and run with it, that I'm some like lover of 2010. It's my favorite nightmare movie. No, I think it's fine. It's not a top 3 nightmare movie for me or anything. God damn. But Brandon, yeah, dude, that you didn't have to go that hard already on this.
Dude,
one,
he
man.
destroyed it.
Me and Christian and Nick saw this at the drive-in when it first came out back in 2010. And I remember Nick turned to me and Christian after the movie was over and said, dudes, this movie changed my fucking life. And it's been his favorite movie
I cried.
ever since.
I cried. Yeah.
Don't let him fool you. Don't let him fool you.
Really quick, let me get through these. Thank you so much, Hipster Uncle Bill with $1.99. Brandon is a genius.
Thank you. I try sometimes.
Let me give him a little something for his troubles.
George P. Wilbur is
I'm going to go fucking buck wild for Easter this year. I did, and I can't wait for Easter next year.
Thank you, Quentin loves trains and horror movies with a 99 cent. That'll pay for my drink tomorrow. God bless you, my brother. Thank you. And then we got Mike Anderson with a $4.99. That look at this thumbnail picture from Mike Anderson. Like that's the audience like waiting for your ranking. They're just like, what the fuck is this dude gonna say?
They love it.
Brandon is the best drinker of all time. Horror tubers.
Hell yeah.
This is for you, Mike Anderson.
I feel like people sleep. They do.
Oh my God. So, yeah, I think the thing about this is like, you know, with me being a big fan of Friday the remake, like I don't nearly like people will simply just disagree with me and they'll say, Christian, I don't like it. But Nick just saying that the remake of Elm Street is all right is literally like saying like I burn babies. like you can't say it online, dude. It's like it's a no-win situation. Elm Street is gonna be the most hated out of all of them.
No, it really is, man. I've caught my fair share of shit for it. I mean, I already saw the chat kind of roasting me about it, and I'm like, God damn, dude, I can't even say that I think it's all right.
You can't.
But yeah, no, I'm not allowed. But yeah, whatever. I think it's all right.
You know what's weird is back in 09 and 010, when these movies first came out, this and the Friday the 13th remake, I actually preferred Nightmare on Elm Street, I think.
You're an idiot.
Reason for me? Okay, I'm being told that we all keep freezing, apparently. Does the chat, are we all freezing? Can you guys let us know?
I feel like they would have been tearing up the comment section if we were.
Maybe it's just our Wi-Fi. Okay, anyways, yeah, but I've come to like the remake of Friday the 13th immensely better than this movie.
Absolutely. All right, Brandon. So now we're at I think it's number 8 for Elm Street. If you say something.
Oh, I'm about to piss you off, dude, right away, immediately. Like this is going to be Christian's checkout moment.
Before
Nick, are you ready?
Yes. I want Nick to guess his number 8 before we go. Just and don't say yes or no, Brandon. Just let him guess and let's let it simmer.
If he says this is going to piss you off, it's probably Freddy's Revenge.
Dude,
or Dream Child.
Double chin is really visible right here.
It's right, Freddy's Revenge or Dream Child.
All right, Brandon, just get it out.
Okay, number 8 is Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare.
Oh, well.
I was expecting that.
Yeah. I think Freddy Krueger turns into a full-on Looney Tunes character. It's basically a big cartoon. I know some people love the movie for that. I don't. The dream logic is thrown out of the window in favor of really, really, really weird.
What logic? Let me challenge you. What logic?
The logic of Freddy's in the real world again, so he can be killed, but he's killed in no way that's more final than any other time.
Yeah, but his daughter killed him. Just like Jason had to be killed by his sister. And
when the fuck did he have a daughter? Yeah, when the fuck did he have a daughter?
He had a daughter in 69.
Yeah, some bullshit.
I think the 3D finale is really gimmicky and really painfully dated, obviously. I think it looks worse than the 3D shots in Friday the 13th Part 3. Like, that's how bad they look. Like, they just don't look charming. They just look annoying.
Okay, hold on. Why can't you say, but it was computer generated at the time. It was 91, dude. They were using
Yeah.
IBM computers to do this.
Okay, but look at
rendering.
T2 in 91 as well. You know what I mean? Like, give me a break. It's just
There's not
no.
as much
It's just
CGI
no.
as you think there is in that movie. When Arnie goes down off of that jump in that canal, getting chased by the 18-wheeler, that was real. They
was
made
real.
the cables disappear.
But like, look at the Dream Demon puppet things in this movie, the CG,
Dude, it
and
looks
then look at
dynamite.
the
It looks-
liquid metal in T2. It's just same year, but like immensely better.
I know. I agree. Freddy's Dead is immensely better graphics.
And like, I think the idea of exploring Freddy's origin is cool. Like, I like the flashback scenes, but they were sort of poorly executed. And I just feel like the whole movie just barely feels like horror. It barely feels like Nightmare on Elm Street to me. That's my gripes with the film.
But Alice is the daddy. Can I get anything for that? Can I get anything for that?
No,
You're a rat bastard.
I'm gonna eat a Ritz cracker.
You're a son of a bitch for that. Can I get anybody in the chat to share their thoughts on the maps? There's so much quotable stuff from Freddy's Dead. You have to admit. The map
Nick,
says
get
we're
my back
fucked
on
is
this.
flat. Nick likes that part. He likes
Nick
the
knows
map
this movie
part.
is terrible. He knows it's terrible. The chat knows it's terrible.
Yeah, if I'm being brought into this fight, Christian, I'm sorry. I've always said I know you have nostalgia for this movie, but it blows.
Wow.
It's not good.
Come on, my brother.
But Brandon, I'll give Christian a little credit here, though. It is infinitely quotable. There are a lot of, they're not all good. Like, I'll get you My Little Pretty and Your Little Soul too. Absolutely awful, but you remember it. So
Yeah, the map we're fucked thing. I get it. I hear you.
Yeah, thank you. I got some defense. Let me do this. Silver Staff, thank you for the $5. Hey guys, how many movies are on your to watch list? I've just surpassed 540. I need help. Jesus Christ. I couldn't tell you, but it ain't that much. Good God, brother. I'd have anxiety about that.
I'm gonna go fucking buck wild for Easter this year.
Exactly. The last vintage Freddy movie, though, I agree. It's a classic. Freddy's Dead is Corey. Come on.
I'd say Dream Child's the last vintage Freddy, man.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Dream Child does feel like the last vintage Freddy to me.
Yeah, this doesn't feel like Freddy. This feels like his cousin Eddie or something.
Like Christian, I get what you're saying. Like, as Jason Goes to Hell still feels vintage, but something about Freddy's Dead doesn't to me. I don't know why. It's weird.
Well, you're losing it. I want to say this. We are Brandon, we're about to hit a record. We are 4 people away from 300 live viewers.
Sweet.
Can we get to 300 live?
Double
we
it.
will break a record. We've already broken it. We're at 293 right now. We went down. We have almost 300 people. This is fucking nuts. This trio is giving me, thank you, Mike Mack. This trio is giving me retro Unita vibes when Brandon used to be a guest.
Yes.
I know it's been a long time. Maybe Brandon will come back on Unita. I don't see the need of having him on there, to be honest with you. But no, I'm sure we'll do that soon again.
I want to bring Brandon back on there. Don't worry, Brandon.
Thank you.
Even if your ranking's going to suck tonight and it's going to piss me off, I
know. So far, it's all
go,
good.
Nick. We got a long way to go.
We do.
Thank you so much, Mike Mack, for the $4.99.
George P. Wilbur is well, actually no, Dick Warlock's my favorite Myers, but it's we George Wilbur, Jizz P. What I say.
I'm just gonna say, Christian, I'm kind of taking it easy with the nightmare stuff because this is your thing.
Brandon, I want you to.
Brandon, I'm gonna tear your asshole apart with Halloween.
I think the first choice Nick is going to tear me apart about. I think Christian will too, because Christian totally changed it up on me last stream, and I realized he actually loves a certain movie and he doesn't hate it anymore. So I feel totally fucking betrayed, and I'm expecting the worst from both of you. So
yeah, Brandon's. I'm torn now. I don't know if I like Brandon's rankings or Christian's reactions more. Well, I'm just glad you're here, Mike Anderson. Look at that. That thumbnail picture is so intimidating. It's like, what are you going to say, bitch? Thank you, Mike. God bless you, my brother. I appreciate it. All right. So let's keep it rolling. That was number 8. So now we're going to go to number 7. And I'm okay with where you're at right now, Brandon, but things could get dicey.
They're going to get dicey here with the chat, especially.
All right.
It's going to be similar to the Friday the 13th thing, I think.
Let's go. Just say it.
Number 7 for me is the original Nightmare on Elm Street.
You're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
The fuck did you smoke this morning, dude?
The original?
It is the one that started it all. I get it.
You're an
idiot. It has a lot of flaws. I like the concept. I like the creepy atmosphere, but it feels dated. Not in a good way. Not in a good way. And the pacing is really, really bad, dude. Pacing is really bad.
Oh God.
Dude, you're a fucking moron.
There's legendary
What are you talking
moments. I
about?
mean, the Tina's death thing is good. I get it. Like, but the
It's
story
good.
just fucking stumbles, dude.
It's
Like, I
good.
respect,
It's all
I
right.
respect the classic, but the
Holy
later
shit.
No,
entries
you
did
don't.
it.
You
The
don't
later
respect the
entries did
classic.
it.
You put it at 7.
The
You
later
fucking-
entries do it 10 times better. You guys know I'm right.
No,
you guys know I'm
I
right.
don't know you're
You guys
right.
know I'm
Brandon,
right.
You
And
have
the
this
movie
knack.
is predominantly
You're the
boring.
only. Listen,
it's
you're
predominantly boring.
You're the
and
only
Freddy
guy I know that can
Doesn't
make
even
me.
look cool.
Your rankings are so fucked. You're the only guy I know that can actually make me start shitting on movies I like because of the placement. I'm gonna have to shit on so many movies. Like, what are you talking about? I can understand this
Look,
not being
the whole chat is agreeing with me. Look at this.
No, they're not.
wrong.
No,
This
they're
ain't
Brandon's
not.
right. I agree with Brandon. Butterman is base.
Brandon is mentally ill.
Nah, man, he's on drugs. Brandon is mentally ill. Rage shit. Wrong.
Listen to the chat. I am not.
delusional. The
I
paranormal
never-
guy said you're delusional.
Listen, I never rage bait. I just say it from the heart. And matter of fact, Nick can confirm because he saw my list. I know he did. He saw the Halloween list. Okay,
I
so
saw
you
your
can't
nightmare
confirm that.
list as well. No.
Well, there you go. So
We
there it
did
is.
a
So
nightmare ranking.
So
a
you know
couple
that I'm
years
not
ago.
you know that I'm not trolling then. This is straight from the heart. The list
yeah.
hasn't changed in
He's
years.
just mentally ill. Yeah.
Mentally ill, but not rage baiting, I promise.
Hey, we have 300 people in here. This is amazing. God bless everybody here tonight. This is so cool. Thank y'all for being here tonight. But yeah, Brandon, you're not right. This is ridiculous. So please tell me again. Give me in a paragraph why this movie is dated. Or like, just say it. I need to hear it again.
For part 1,
Yes, part 1. Which, like, dude, there's no problem with not putting this first. Like, sir, there's no problem with not putting this first. But brother, you ain't said Freddy versus Jason yet.
dude, I think it comes down to the fact that
What are you talking about?
out of everything I said, the most important aspect is everything else after this is just 10 times better. And like the characterization of Freddy is 10 times
Oh,
better.
yeah, everything. Wait, hold on. Everything after this is 10 times better.
Everything is 10
You're an
times
idiot.
better.
All right, you guys heard it.
Everything
Brandon
is 10
loves
times better.
Nightmare 2010. He loves it.
No, everything after this, like after this ranking, I mean, like after
Oh,
number
okay.
number 7 onward, 7 to
Clarify.
1
Jesus
is just
Christ.
better.
Please enlighten me and tell me what the fuck is next. For God's sakes. What
So
could
we're number
possibly
6 then.
We're like just for the folks at home that just are showing up. We're doing the Elm Streets first, guys. So far, Brandon has said the remake, which nobody batted an eye at. Then he said Freddy's dead. And then he decided to take one of the most iconic horror films of all time, the original, and put it at number 7.
Yes.
So
Correct.
please enlighten me.
Number 6 is. Are you ready?
No.
Freddy's Revenge Part 2.
Oh,
a
get
fucking
the
idiot.
fuck
You're a
out
big-
of here.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Oh, my
It's wildly
God.
different in tone.
You're a
It is
stupid
more,
bastard.
It's more psychological horror than full-on dream horror, like part 3 or 4 or whatever like that. Freddy Krueger looks the scariest, and I lament the fact that we never saw this version of Freddy again,
You're an
visually
asshole.
speaking. Freddy invades the real world, which sort of breaks the dream rules established in the later films.
Fuck the
but
rules.
It's awesome for this movie. The movie's messy but ambitious, with some unforgettable scenes, such as the absolutely iconic pool scene, which everybody loves.
Are you
Everybody
reading?
loves. I got bullet points.
Oh,
Bullet
fuck
points?
you.
Dude, you're a fucking idiot.
The movie is a hidden gem that feels like it's only now starting to get the credit it deserves, which that's true because everybody, when I was a kid, everybody hated this movie. Everybody hated this movie. And obviously, Bob Shea as the bartender is legendary, hysterical.
Kiss
So
my ass.
That's all I have to say about that.
Dude, you
Part
are
2, number 6. And again, remember, folks, just like Friday the 13th and
No.
Halloween and all this stuff,
Nope.
I love all these movies, but it just depends on where they rank. Because
You know,
something's got to be 9th, 8th, 7th, 6th, 5th place, right? It's got to be. So
Dude, this is
that's it.
bullshit.
No,
That's it.
Christian Brandon's one of the only guys that I know on the fucking internet that can rank a movie so low but give you 10 bullet points for why it's good.
Yes.
What the fuck is that kind of bullshit? That's mental gymnastics at its fucking finest.
Because
You
think
mentioned,
about it.
no. You mentioned a bunch of shit that's good about this movie, and you're like, but it's 6th. God, what?
Because think about it.
Green Child's better.
If you're a fan of the franchise and you like every entry to a certain extent, there's always going to be something that's lower
Fair.
and something that's higher.
Fair, but
So,
come
like,
on.
I can't purposely shit on it just for the sake of it being lower, right? I mean, I could, but I will
I don't.
not.
I'm not buying this. Let's start again. This was funny. Let's start again. What's
Okay.
your number 6?
Number 9 is remake. Number 8 is Freddy's Dead. Number 7 is original, and number 6 is Freddy's Revenge.
You're a rat son of a bitch.
Yep.
The chat has spoken. You're a jackass.
Dude, I'm so glad the chat's on my side tonight. Like,
What
look
are you
at this.
talking about? This list
yeah.
started good. Now it's going straight to hell, says Mudzak.
Look, Justin's like Brandon's right on this one. Yeah, everybody, dude, 90% of the chat is just on my side tonight. I love it.
Do you have a
So
separate chat?
I do actually.
Okay.
What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm in the wrong live stream. Shit.
Dude, this is bullshit. You just destroyed the Elm Street franchise.
There's no coming back from this.
This is insane.
There's no coming back. It's already done.
This is what I'm saying, Nick. He has this uncanny knack to make me start shitting on movies I actually like because of his rankings. Like, I like pretty much every movie he's going to talk about from this point on. I like them to a certain extent, but he's going to make me shit on them.
You know what? I'll just say this, Brandon. Your lists drive me wild.
It's pretty good, right?
I remember doing them on Unita years ago, and Christian and I both wanted to die.
Yep.
But don't change.
We haven't
I will
even
not.
done
Don't
Halloween
change.
yet.
I refuse.
This is insane. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Mudzak, with the $5. I'm going to need it for the therapy. Let me give you a clip, brother.
I feel like people sleep. There it is.
What the fuck is next? Just say it, for God's sake.
Number five, coincidentally, is number 5, The Dream Child.
Listen.
And again, I'm reading my bullet points I wrote because I don't want to ramble. So if you guys have a problem with me reading bullet points, then you can kiss my lily white ass. But I'm doing it this way.
Listen, dude. If I can, dude, listen, Brandon, I love this movie, but here's the thing. I don't go around trying to tell people this is such a great movie. I say, listen, I love these 89 flicks. Dream Child's really fun. It's rushed, absolutely, but there's magic throughout it in little pieces here and there. For me to say this is better than Freddy's Revenge, I'd have to have a hammer shoved up my ass.
So let me get this straight. You don't think the story's better in part 5 than part 2? You don't think
not.
the Freddy makeup? Well, obviously the Freddy makeup's not better.
No, it's not.
The characters are better.
No,
the kills are better.
No, it's not even
the
a complete
sequences
story.
are better.
It's not even a complete story. They
Dude,
started shooting without full script.
And I have to go here because we did a live stream. The cinematography is way better. Matter of fact, the cinematography is akin to the Halloween 5 cinematography. I will say it. Those deep amber colors, those browns, it looks fucking fantastic, bro.
Amber colors? Listen, you rat bastard. Listen,
Another
Brandon,
win in the chat. The chat is literally on my side tonight, guys. I love it.
Nothing about part 5 is better than 2, and I love The Dream Child. Shunt the rich. I agree. Brandon, listen, you have to stop. You're
right.
losing it.
So do you want to hear my bullet points? Because I do have some juicy ones. Okay,
Brandon,
so check it out.
This movie is literally a script that was passed on. It's a throwaway script. It is.
But what does that doesn't matter though,
is.
because what matters is the final movie, and the final movie is better than part 2.
No, it's not. Dude, part 2 is literally the.
It just is.
Brandon,
And you
what
guys
the
know I'm
fuck?
right.
No.
You guys know I'm right.
What the fuck is that ending? Make sense of that fucking ending for me. You tell me that the ending of Nightmare 5 isn't a goddamn shit stain on the franchise. I'm a defender of 5. Don't get me wrong. I did a video on it not long ago. But that fucking ending is dog shit. Terrible. Absolute booty cheeks. You're gonna sit here and
But is it better than the ending of 1 and 2?
Yes. No, the 2 is
no,
the
the
best.
fuck it's not.
Yes,
Talking about he melts.
Look at the chat. The chat knows I'm right, dude.
Oh.
Let me close my door. My wife's probably thinking I'm fucking.
See, Nick, what I need you to do is search deep into your heart, and you'll see that I'm right, dude.
My heart died long ago, motherfucker. You can't try to pull that with me. All right, I'm telling you right now, Brandon. There is nothing about that third act of Nightmare 5 that comes anywhere close to 2 or 1 for that matter.
All right, so Nick,
don't people bitch about Freddy not being scary all the time, and here you are taking the scariest, literally the only one that's still scary, and you're shoving it in the back of the line.
I've said this for years.
No, you haven't.
Freddy in part 2 looks the scariest, but that's not my favorite Freddy. And by the way, Freddy in part
Who the
5
fuck are you?
looks like an extra cheese pizza, which I fucking love.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. And Nick, since you're a little bit more level-headed than Christian, because Christian's just mean to me now, I'm going to say my bullet points now, just so the chat can agree with me. Okay, ready?
Points.
Part 5. It's visually creative and gothic with some of the most surreal sequences in the franchise. You can't argue that.
True.
Freddy feels darker again than he did in part 3 and 4. You can't argue that, with a creepier tone than he was in parts 3 and 4.
Yeah,
plus the like older man makeup looking stuff, right?
Yeah.
The unborn child plot is strange, but it adds new stakes. That's inarguable. The pacing is inconsistent, but artistically bold, and some of the kills are excellent, right? I say it's an underrated entry with a unique style. And also, one more thing, it's one more bullet, I promise. The motorcycle sequence is one of the most bizarre death scenes in the franchise.
Dude,
That's
nothing in 5, nothing touches Grady's death. Nothing else in the series touches that. That's the greatest fucking death scene of the 80s. And you're going to sit here with your Static X ass, and you're going to tell me 5 is better? You're losing it.
Dude, look at the ring. The ring just finally agreed with me right there. $2 super chat in the house. The ring finally is on my side.
He's
finally on my side. Finally on my side.
He's good enough acting.
No. Hold on, Christian. Let's try a different tact here. Of all the bullet points you just mentioned, which I love how you added, that's inarguable.
Yes.
Just because you don't want to argue them.
Yes.
You neglected to mention something that I would have loved to have heard you say in defense of this movie. Alice's dad gets a redemptive arc. That's really fucking cool. That's awesome. And you didn't give credit for that.
I didn't give credit to the cinematography either, but I did that manually. Instead of the list. You know what I mean? The cinematography is really fucking good in this movie. You guys know I'm right. Like, it's really, really cool looking in this movie.
So what, is he the cinematography guy and I'm the font guy? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, toasted vein. Dude, always toasted vein.
Listen, dude.
Christian has the baby Freddy puppet, so he knows I'm right. He's just trying to
That's what I'm saying. You have I love my baby Fred. You have the ability to make me have to shit on movies I like because your rankings are like, it's like Charles Manson ranking these goddamn films.
Hey, I didn't freeze, did I? Because I froze on my screen for like a minute. I didn't freeze at all, did I? Okay, good.
I hope you do, for God's sakes.
Chat, look, I promise I am being Planeteers out there, Planeteers, look, the filthy planet Planeteers. I am being genuine, I promise. I am not rage baiting.
No, that's why I'm so angry, because I believe you.
Here are rage baiting, trying to tell me that part 5 isn't better than part 1 and 2. God damn it.
Fucking rage baiting.
What are you talking about, Brandon?
Oh.
All right, Brandon, for fuck's sake. That was
guys, he's not lying. This is Brandon's ranking. It's true.
All right, that was number 5. For God's sakes, like, please just say Freddy's versus Jason. Please get it out the way. Please.
For number
4.
4. Number 4 is Freddy versus Jason.
Thank you.
Yes.
Get it out of here, please.
I enjoy Freddy versus Jason somehow because, I wouldn't normally include it, but since you kind of have to, if you're talking about Friday or Nightmare, it has to be like Freddy versus Jason as a Friday the 13th film or Freddy versus Jason as a Nightmare film. And in this case, I enjoy the dumb fun of Freddy versus Jason immensely more than than the remake, part 7, part 5, part 1, and part 2. So yeah,
I just need to know, anybody in the chat, can anybody in the chat tell me that they think Freddy versus Jason is better than Freddy's Revenge? Honestly.
Don't ask for that. They're gonna say it.
Well, Brandon has his groupies, but I think a lot of them are still level-headed.
Freddy versus Jason is dumb fun, and the movie knows it, and you guys know I'm right. It is a true slasher spectacle. It is.
Brandon, you're nuts.
In every sense of the word. And matter of fact, Freddy Krueger in that movie is back to form. Like, Robert Englund brought it back to basics. He's sharp, he's sarcastic, he's scary, it looks good. Everything about Freddy in that movie feels more like Freddy than some of the other entries we just talked about.
I gotta say, Christian, I totally agree. Freddy catching a guy on fire in the dream world, in the real world, yeah, that felt like Freddy. Also, Freddy getting 1 kill really felt like Freddy. I totally agree with Brandon here.
The final battle is ridiculous and kicks fucking ass. I think in the end, we're pissed off about Kane Hodder, but like fans of both franchises, we got what we wanted at its core. The plot's nonsense, but the payoff kicks fucking ass. And Demon Freddy, we've talked about this before, Nick. Demon Freddy with the red skin and the sharp teeth is awesome. It is awesome.
Fantastic. But I just gotta say, dude, like, I've always said Freddy vs. Jason, fun ass movie, way better nightmare movie than it is a Jason movie. That is just a fact. However, fuck, dude, they missed the boat. Dude, Freddy gets the shaft. He kills one person. And the person he kills, it's in a way that Freddy's never done anything before. This dude catches on fire in the real world. What the fuck? Now, I get, Ronnie, you had no idea about these characters. He was just like, fuck it. Let's just do stupid shit. But, like,
Yes.
you're putting this over the original, over Freddy's Revenge. Like,
Yes.
I just
Yes.
want to, like, kick you in the butthole with a steel toe boot. Like,
Absolutely.
God damn. Fuck.
And you guys know I'm right. The chat knows I'm right.
No, dude, they don't know you're right.
They
Thank
do,
you
dude.
so much, Randy. And the ring, you're right. Thank you so much, the ring. I'm just going to give up and agree with Brandon. He
No,
wears you
Brand,
down.
no, Christian, don't do that.
I'm not. The ring is the guy who said that is. See, I can't believe. Did you mention the soundtrack? See, that's the only thing I think you can mention where I can't argue. Like
The soundtrack's really good, and the score is really, really good too. They're both really fantastic.
Brandon, you're. For fuck's sake, just go. What's number 3?
Number 3 is Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Oh,
Really? Oh yeah, man.
Absolutely.
You know, I love when I run out of sleep medicine, when I run out of melatonin, I throw on the beginning of New Nightmare. Puts me right-
No. Let me guess. Your favorite part is when Heather Langenkamp eats enough fucking sleeping pills to kill an elephant at the end? Is that your favorite part?
Yes.
Bingo.
What? All right.
What?
All right.
This movie takes it back to its roots. It's really scary.
All right. Here's my bullet points, and they're really messy. You ready for them?
Oh,
And
God.
the chat will agree with me on these points, I think.
No, dude, they're
Okay.
they're already saying this movie's not that great.
Here's the deal. The movie was meta before meta was cool. Years ahead of Scream, although
When the
Jason
fuck was
Lives
meta
still did it
cool?
first and better. Freddy reborn as a mythological force was genius because it's sort of it's not really Freddy. It's sort of like a Freddy.
Did that in 2.
Yeah, but it's not the same thing because in
Yeah,
this
it's
movie,
better.
that movie is a movie. You know what I mean? Like, and obviously the visual appearance of Freddy in this movie is fantastic.
Nowhere near.
It is my favorite visual version of the character, maybe even my favorite version of the character overall. It's not as scary as part 2, but my favorite overall look and vibe of the character. He's just mean. He's a brute. All the comedy's gone. It's fantastic. He's really the boogeyman, and I think it is. I think Wes Craven even said like this is the most true to his original vision that he had in mind. Correct me if I'm wrong. The dark, serious tone brings genuine dread. Heather Langenkamp gives, I think, her best performance in the franchise because she's not a great actress in the rest. In this movie, she's pretty
We
good.
agree there. We agree there.
The movie is that the gothic, like Greek ruin style setting of Freddy's lair is awesome. I think it's probably the coolest set out of the franchise. And Wes Craven and Bob Shaye's acting ability on display in this movie is just second to none.
Fuck you.
So
Fuck
good,
you.
dude.
I knew this
That's
was a
rage,
joke.
baby.
So good.
I knew it was a joke.
So good. So good.
You son of a bitch. Dude,
And you guys know I'm right.
what are you talking
You
about?
guys
dude?
can't even talk because you know I'm
Wes
right.
Craven has a shit-eating grin the entire time he's on screen. He can't act his way out of a paper bag.
It is
What are
so
you talking
good.
about?
It is so good.
Oh,
It is
Heather,
so-
come on. Kids love horror.
Yeah,
What are
it's
you
so
talking
good.
about? Stop it.
It's
Stop.
awesome.
Dude, listen, Brandon, just stop. This movie is mid.
Look, Mike
Nobody-
Anderson knows what's up. Look at that.
Nobody
Look at that.
saw it in the theater.
I did not see it in theater. No.
No, nobody did.
I saw Freddy's Dead when I was 4, but I did not see this. Or was I 5? I think it was 5.
Listen, dude. This movie on paper is fine. It's slow. Nothing happens for 45 goddamn minutes. What are you talking about?
This movie is so good. Slow burn, really good.
I'm just
I
curious.
will agree that there's not a lot of action for the first 2 acts
yeah.
of the film,
Yeah.
but the movie is juicy. It's full of exposition. It's good. It's not boring.
Christian,
Yes. Go ahead.
do you remember earlier when he was shitting on the pacing of the first movie and calling it kind of boring?
It's insane. Yeah, I know.
But
It's
New
in-
Nightmares pacing and also being slow and kind of boring, but it's great.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's interesting though, where the first film has a lot of not interesting stuff. You know what I mean?
What would that be? Just out of curiosity.
70% of the film.
No, specifics. I'm not
Yeah,
letting
yeah.
you specifics. Please tell me.
One of the most boring scenes is where Heather Langenkamp is talking to Johnny Depp on the bridge, and he's like throwing bread into the water. I just tune out.
He was
And what
eating
do
a
you-
burger. That should have won you over right there.
Whatever
Him
he
too.
was, it's just not. It's just boring.
And how do you feel? How do you feel about Heather in the limo with the limo driver? You think that's a great scene that really elevates New Nightmare?
It really predates the taxi scene from Better Call Saul, in my
Okay.
opinion.
You
So
have to
it's-
stop. You have to
Okay.
stop.
What?
Yeah.
See the chat. Look at the chat. Like they're all on my side, dude.
I'm just gonna say I like New Nightmare, but
That's
you're
what I'm saying. He'll make
smoking
you
some
shit on
serious
these.
crack.
He
Yeah.
will make you shit on these movies that like because. God bless you, Mike Anderson. He says ranking is spot on so far. Brandon, is this an alt account you have, and you're just super chatting yourself?
No, that's not me.
Whatever, dude.
My hair is too long.
Thank you so much, Mike. All right, so Brandon, that was number 3.
That was number 3.
We have
We're
2
getting down
left.
to the wire, dude.
All right, Brandon, let's see what you got. And guys, just for if you're joining us, we have 332 tonight. Please drop a like. We are almost done Elm Street. For everybody that just joined us, Brandon, go ahead and tell everybody, redo your ranking so far. Just kind of catch them up to speed.
Okay, let me go back to my top. So I got the remake at dead last, and then I got Freddy's Dead, Nightmare on Elm Street, the original, Freddy's Revenge, The Dream Child, FVJ, New Nightmare, and here we are at number 2.
All right.
My number 1 is the obvious choice. They're going to shit on me for choosing this as my number 2, but here we are. My number 2 choice is the Dream Master. So I think the Dream Master is my number 2. So I love this movie. I think it's Freddy at
my
his most
number 2.
entertaining.
Yep,
It's
I
scary.
agree.
It's stylish. It's full. It's fucking full of personality. It is the MTV Freddy. We've all said that before. The dream sequences are visually stunning and imaginative. Alice is a kick-ass final girl, and the arc is strong. Creative kills, killer soundtrack, killer score, slick direction, all of it. It's the franchise's most rewatchable entry, even over Part 3, even though Part 3, obviously by default, is my favorite. This movie has the most rewatchable value to it. And the Roach sequence, the Roach death, is the most memorable, to me, and iconic death in the franchise. I always think of the Roach first, for whatever reason. I don't think of the snake or the bed. I think of the Roach.
Can I ask you a couple questions, Brandon?
No.
No, seriously. I need to ask you a few questions.
Sure, why not?
Question number 1. Does Dream Master have a better soundtrack than Dream Warriors?
Yes, I would say so. Yes.
Okay.
I would say so. Yes.
Excuse me. Does Dream Master have better death sequences, more entertaining death sequences than Dream Warriors?
Yes, for the most part.
Okay. Don't say anything else. Also, is Tuesday Night better than Patricia Arquette?
In the role of I don't know.
No, I don't want to. I don't know. Just answer the
no,
question.
she's not. No.
First off, you're wrong. Tuesday Night
No.
is fucking fantastic. She's much more likable. She brings more to the table. She's
not in the movie very much.
Excuse me.
She's like in the movie for 15 minutes.
Excuse
dude.
me. Excuse me. She brings an incredible song to the beginning of the film. What does Patricia have to offer?
I think she's just more iconic to the role because she's in the
Oh,
movie so much in
Jesus
Part 3.
Christ. Oh,
That's why.
Jesus.
That's why. It's hard to get around a recast sometimes, and I think Tuesday Night is good in Part 4, but I think
This movie is in fact better than the Dream Warriors. It is.
No.
It is.
Yes, it
Freddy's
is.
better. The scenes are more iconic. The soundtrack is the greatest music from the motion picture soundtrack of all time. With the Lost Boys following close second. The soundtrack for this movie is the greatest, Brandon.
And Lisa Wilcox shits on Patricia Arquette. I'm sorry, she shits all over her.
I like
all over
Tuesday more than Patricia as well.
Yeah.
well, that's
I
true.
like
Alice
Tuesday.
is the best final girl of the franchise, but I'm ranking these by movies, and I think Part 3 has it for some reason.
I just can't stand and for the chat, you guys can disagree with me about this, but I think if you just stop and just give me a Mothman, I'll win you back. Don't worry. Listen, you can say this is let me meet the chat. They're turning on me. Let me say this, chat. When it comes to Dream Master, you can like the movie better. You can, but you literally cannot say that the soundtrack for 3 is better than 4. Name another song in the movie besides Dream Warriors. That's one song. The soundtrack for Part 4, the Divinals, Go West, Vinnie Vincent Invasion, the Sea Hags, Billy Idol. It's the greatest music from the motion picture soundtrack of a horror film. You cannot say that, Dream Warriors. No, that's one song.
Are there people saying the soundtrack's better?
I like the TV edit that has the
he's
TV
go,
edit. Excuse me,
he's going off,
here.
dude.
Let me talk.
He's arguing with nobody. Nobody said it's better.
The TV version that has the Joe Lamont song in it when she plays the stereo is better than the Into the Fire track, and I love Dokken. So you guys don't want to go with me on that, okay?
Nobody's going with you.
Now I'll give the floor to you guys. Take the floor, gentlemen.
I love when you argue with invisible people, because are there people who like the soundtrack to Part 3 better?
I'm going to quote Creed Bratton. I know you don't really exist. Go ahead.
Dude,
you can't say it's a better soundtrack. It's one song. It's one.
I will say this though. When it comes to the music, the original score in Part 3 is better than 4. I will give it that.
Because it's Angelo Badalamenti, of course.
I will say that. So that's where it's got you. That's where it's inarguable. It's inarguable. Nick knows I'm right on that.
Dude, that's a different story, though. Nobody gives a fuck about the actual music besides the first movie and maybe the second movie. They want the songs.
Brandon, I got a hard-hitting question for you. This will tell me all I need to know. What's a better song, Dream Warriors or Into the Fire?
Into the Fire.
Okay, thank you. At least
Dream Warriors. Right, the Dokken song. I've never been a huge fan of, actually. So,
well, just to be nerdy, for guys, never listen to the album mix of Dream Warriors. Always listen to the single. They bump up the BPM and the key of the song like half a step up, and it sounds way more intense and better. With that being said, dude, it took me a while, but the reality is that Nightmare on Elm Street 4 is the Black Album of Nightmare films. It is just like the peak. It's the biggest one. It really is that goddamn good. And I think people realize it, but it's like they're not ready yet. Dude, Tuesday Night is phenomenal. I love Tuesday. She brings so much to the table.
She's good for the 15 minutes she's in the film.
Dude, it's longer than 15 minutes, number one.
It's like 8 minutes.
The only crime this movie has, Brandon, the only crime this movie has is that stupid karate scene. And that had to be done strictly because of budget and time.
That scene is so good. That scene's really good.
You're losing it. Other than that, the stuff with the cockroaches is fun. Dude, it's peak. It's the best. The Chest of Souls. I would argue every Elm Street ending is better than there. I mean, some of them aren't great, but I would argue every Elm Street ending is better than Freddy's Dead's ending, which is supposed to be the finale of it. Like 4's ending, I like it. The Christian nightmare, if you will, where he shows him the reflection in the mirror. Like, I like that. It's not great, but you can't kill him anyway.
Whoa. Visually, that's the greatest vanquishing of Freddy.
I agree. Yeah. I agree. It is the best. Okay. But like in 5, it's his mama pulling him, like, get your ass back. But like Freddy's Dead's the most pathetic. That's the irony. Is like that's supposed to be the end. But every Elm Street ending before that, I think, is actually better. But Brandon, I'll accept this being at number 2, but I really think 4 really is just a little bit better.
And my number 1 is Dream Warriors, obviously, by default. I don't think the chat will argue too much with that. I think everybody's top 2 is, for the most part, is 3 or 4. I know there's a lot of original diehard fans out there, but I think 3 or 4 are the 2 fan favorites, with 3 still.
It's 2.
Shout out me and Christian. We don't agree. We do not agree.
Dude, there's a lot of fans of 2 out there.
2 and 4. 2 and 4. That's my 1 and 2.
I think the ensemble cast in 3 is a little bit better than 4. I do.
Dude, what are you talking about? You've never been a Larry Fishburne fan.
I think there's the Larry Fishburne exactly. It's so hysterical.
Okay,
Part three.
name every movie Larry Fishburne's been in. If you're such a fan, everyone.
And you can't say Apocalypse Now.
The best Larry Fishburne movie is Deep Cover, and that's a fact.
That's a made-up movie.
That's a real movie. Deep Cover with Jeff Goldblum. Fantastic. If the chat knows, the chat knows.
Not Goldblum.
Oh, it's Goldblum. It is Goldblum. Yeah, part 3 is just iconic. It's the perfect blend of horror, fantasy, and character development. Iconic kills, unforgettable lines, the whole bid. I don't think I really need to explain it. Part 3 is just, I think it's the magnum opus of the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise. And plus the claymation skeleton fight scene is so good in the junkyard. It's perfect.
Right.
It's a perfectly executed Nightmare on Elm Street film, and I think it is there's a reason it's the fan favorite. I don't know what that is besides the ones I listed, but I think there's a reason it's the fan favorite. Like it's
Do you agree with Evan Fain?
Yes.
It took you a few minutes. I don't know, Brandon. I think a lot of people will agree with your 1 and 2. Hot take: thinking Dream Warriors is the bestest cliche. The first movie is better. What do you think of Hamza Duwad?
I think cliches are inevitable. They're not, doesn't make them wrong. That's like the same type of mindset for people who stop liking a band because it gets really popular. Like, doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? That's what I think.
The kills are better in 3 by far, aside from the cockroach.
Yeah,
kill.
plus part 3 has that puppet sequence. It's so good. So
It's all right. But you see,
So
I
good.
like, dude, you know what I like about 4 is like I love it when he sucks the life out of that girl and she turns into like a little rag doll. Like, that's good shit.
yeah, it is.
You know what I'm saying?
I do.
And part 4, he comes back. A dog pisses fire. You know, like, what's more metal than that? Is that the best resurrection of Freddy? Probably.
I think if Stranger Things is inspired by anything Freddy, I think it's probably part 3 more. Part 3 really feels like that the group going to get Freddy kind of vibe. We're sort of like, you know, the group going to get Vecna or whatever. I feel like it sort of has that. I don't know what you'd really call it, but that like Stranger Things vibe to it.
Yeah, so it's like the chat. It's like the chat going against you, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. Okay.
But the chat's not going against me. They're with me though. You know?
Puppet killing stand out on 3. Everything else in 4 is better. I agree. Welcome to Primetime Bitch, says Jason Johnson.
That's right. And that's it.
Brandon started shaky but finished strong. All right, Brandon, go over your list real quick, and then we're gonna just dive right into Halloween. We're gonna try to keep this under 2.5 hours. So
Yeah, right, dude.
we're doing good.
All right, 13 more movies to go. Okay, so Nightmare on Elm Street, the remake, Freddy's Dead, the original, Freddy's Revenge, The Dream Child, Freddy vs. Jason, New Nightmare, Dream Master, and Dream Warriors. So there's all 9 films ranked by yours truly.
So
How
we're
many
gonna
chins can you see?
We're gonna be moving on to Halloween. Nick, do you have any expectations?
You know, I roughly remember his back half of the ranking, and
My number 13. My number 13 is going to be cliche, Nick. I'm sorry, but it's got to be cliche. It's just what it is, and I'm not trolling. I am being genuinely from the heart. Okay.
I don't know what his list is, so
He knows.
I don't remember the whole list, no, but I do remember a couple movies near the back half that I was like, "Oh, you motherfucker!" So my expectations are to be pissed off. So.
Yeah, you will be. And like just again, so for the chat, my list is the same. It's from least best to favorite. I have bullet points for every movie. I hope you guys are enjoying those because I worked very hard on those hours.
We're not.
Yeah, the first thing I say is going to piss the whole chat off because apparently I'm the only fucking person on the planet who doesn't like this movie now. It's like flipped. But that's the way it is. I'm not trolling. I'm not being cliche. That's just the way I feel.
What
and
is
I will
it, you
list my
son of a
bullet points
bitch.
as to
What
why.
is it?
Are we ready? Are we diving in, or are we doing it now?
if the chat's ready to go, I'm ready to go. I might no, I don't have to pee. I think I need to go take some medicine soon. My stomach's hurting.
I was about to go get a beer. I'm gonna need it.
Go. Let's take a. Y'all want to take a 60-second recess real quick? All right, I'll entertain the chat. Y'all go ahead. Go get your drinks. I'll talk to the chat.
This motherfucker. I swear to God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Be sure you got your likes locked in. I want to listen. 320 people here. God bless every one of y'all. Thank y'all. I hope y'all are having a great time tonight. I'm floored. I'm honored that you guys are all here. I'm taken aback. I really was hoping to have a good time. I really needed this night. It's been a rough couple days for me. My health has not been great, so it's great to be here with all of you tonight. So let's see what everybody is in the chat was saying in the chat. I'm still edging. Let's do this.
All right.
CHH, you should pick up Deep Cover with the Criterion sale going on. I think I have that, Logan. I think somebody got that for me. I have to go check. I have a stash.
Before we get started, can I just say to everybody in the chat right now, if you guys know my channel and you know some of my Halloween opinions, which are, not the best sometimes. I get it. I have bad taste. I'm going to take some of this personal. All right. So just understand that I love all these movies except for one. And so if I'm tearing one apart, it seems like, understand I got a lot of love for it. But I'm going in on this motherfucker, Christian. I don't know what else to say.
Yeah. And guys, this is the place to do it. I mean, I've opened the Pandora's box of getting upset. So I don't know. He's probably going to piss me off with this Halloween ranking.
He will,
because dude, he just has these. He sees. Somebody said it perfectly in a comment on one of the old episodes. It's like, I don't know what I can't figure Brandon out, but somehow he sees things in movies I just not in a million years ever would. I'm just like, dude.
I don't know. I mean, maybe he's watching different movies because he said the chat was agreeing with him all night. I mean, I don't know. Is something wrong with his eyes?
Well, I think there's a gas leak in his house when he's watching these movies. So when he's watching these movies, he's getting high and he's seeing like they're completely different. The dialogue's different.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Gentlemen, if y'all are ready, and we'll take a minute real quick, guys. I do the You Need a Horror podcast with Nick. You got some of you that have been longtime viewers know that the show was on my channel. It is on Nick's channel, and he's got his tag right there, the Lost River Drive-In. I mean, the channel's been growing, so maybe some people here don't know who Nick is. I do the show. I've been doing the show with him for 4 years. Go to subscribe to the Lost River Drive-In. That's the channel. The You Need a still goes on that channel, so you guys can catch the show and Nick's videos he does over there.
Got another episode coming Monday. We're recording tomorrow. So.
Yes. And then, of course, Brandon with Tabata Vision. He's taking a little bit of a break on uploads, but, you never know when he's coming back. You're muted, brother. Actually, no, keep it muted.
I'm coming back, dude. This is it for me. Planet Dirty's it. I'm out.
All right. Well, I think everybody's ready to go. We have 336 people here. It's time, Brandon. So do you have a preamble before you get into your Halloween ranking?
I already said it. The chat might hate me. I have my bullet points ready. This has been my same order of movies for 3 years now, and that's where it is. And I promise my number 13 choice is not trolling. It is not cliche. It's just how I feel. And I'm going to start out at number 13 with Halloween Ends because, of course,
you're an idiot.
You. I'm done.
Fuck off.
Because, of course, it is.
Fucking done.
Fuck
This
you.
is bullshit.
And here's my bullet points. I'll throw it one bone, but I'm going to throw it at the end. So here it is. Here's my misgivings with the film in bullet form. Ready? The movie sidelines fucking Michael Myers for most of the movie in favor of a random new character. That's number one. Number two, it is a misguided attempt at passing the torch, which nobody asks for. Number three would be the finale of the saga felt more like an indie teen drama than a Halloween film. And finally, last but not least, fans came for Michael Myers, not Corey Cunningham, but I'll throw it a bone and say the cinematography was really fucking good and the score was fantastic. I will throw it those 2 bones. I will give it that. With
that logic, why do you like Halloween 3?
No, with that logic, why do you like New Nightmare? That's not even Freddy fucking Krueger. What the fuck are you talking about? That's, I'd heard somebody explain it once that the demon in New Nightmare is Tefkaf, which means the entity formerly known as Freddy, right. Akin to like the artist formerly known as Prince, because that's not fucking Freddy Krueger. So that movie's great, even though it's not Freddy Krueger, but hey,
Yeah, apparently in that movie, he's some kind of ancient entity which takes on the likeness of Freddy and the memories and the form and all that stuff. So it's not really the same Freddy, but it's technically the only real Freddy because at that point in that cinematic universe, Freddy was fake. So technically, by that logic, New Nightmare Freddy is the only real Freddy. You know what I mean?
No.
I don't know, Brandon. I just think you're never gonna get the stick out of your ass for this movie. Like, I can agree that watching them back to back is a little aggravating, but if you watch them
A
separately,
little.
this movie is well made. It's definitely the most eye appealing out of the three, clearly. And the cave stuff is phenomenal. It looks awesome on a big screen at night. It looks fantastic. I remember I went to my buddy Jay's house for a convention. And when I got to his house that night, he goes, "Hey, come, let's go watch a movie on the TV." And he put on Halloween Ends. And it was in 4K on a 90-something inch TV. It was beautiful. It looked fantastic. Like, what's the problem with this? Like, I understand it, but it's, dude, you have to stop.
No.
You know, see, here's the thing, Brandon. I'm not gonna. I already see the chat. You know, I'm not gonna listen to Nick defend such a shitty movie. I'm not. That's not the goal here. All right, you know, you don't like it, you don't like it. I like it, whatever. That's fine. But there are certain things that you're gonna say about a movie that if I feel like it's like objectively wrong, I'm gonna be like, well, come on. And I'll just say this:
You should.
on a technical level. Ends is technically probably like top 5 in terms of like acting, music, your favorite word, cinematography. But that doesn't mean it works for you, and that's fine. But there are some, well, there's one real stinker in this series, like real stinker that I'm like, dude, I get if Ends felt like a dick slap in the face, like a mushroom stamp at your buddy's house when you're all drunk and passed out. But
You're talking about Halloween 2018, aren't you?
I'm not. I'm
You are.
talking about. I'm talking
No,
about.
no.
I've looked
of
into
course,
your heart,
Brandon.
Nick, and I can see where you're coming from.
Listen, Brandon.
You know, but again, I'll just say I totally get why people hate the movie. I am not going to sit here and be like, you need to like this movie. No, but dude,
Get it? You need a. That's a plug right there. You need to like this movie.
you know, it's
Like, I listen. I can say watching these movies individually improves them to me big time. If I watch them back to back, I'm just like, what? But dude, this movie is definitely the best out of the three. No, it is. Like, it's the best one out of the three.
It is. Yeah.
My only issue, Brandon, is that Michael didn't just die and then Corey assumed the role at the certain point.
Here's the thing, and I've said this before.
What's wrong with that?
Here's the thing. When you're following up the ending of Kills, this movie is incoherent and stupid.
No, it's
If this-
not. Kills
if this
is
movie-
incoherent and stupid.
It
If
has
you,
this
want me,
movie-
if you want me to be
Kills-
honest,
Yeah.
If
Kills
this
has no
movie,
plot.
this movie is incoherent and stupid when it's leading up or when it's taking off from the ending of Kills. If Halloween Ends had come out as a surprise 4th entry after they had wrapped Michael Myers and Corey Cunningham's this bullied kid,
well, I
he finds
agree
a
to
Michael
that
Myers
to a
mask in the
certain
sewer.
extent.
If it was a 4th film, fantastic. That's how you do the franchise without Myers. Should
No,
not
it'd be
be.
great.
It should not be the follow up to Kills. I don't care what you guys say or how incoherent Kills is. Kills set up things for the end of that movie, and they did not fucking follow up at all with it.
Dude, they shouldn't have made Kills.
Kills is great.
No, they had enough for 2
Fuck.
movies.
Kills is number
And they-
one.
They had enough for 2 movies, and they stretched it out into 3 movies. And Kills is just this filler. I have a great time with Kills. That movie is just a filler movie. There's no plot. There's no real purpose. Everything they pose to you, like, whoa, this might be something we answer later on, literally gets dropped. They're like, well, we don't give a fuck. We were just, throwing you guys, dangling some carrots that we had no intention of ever addressing. Be that as it may, it's fun. Yeah,
We had
man.
not seen a Michael Myers as scary as he was in Kills since part 6, and that's
It's peak Michael Myers. Again, hey, like you're not gonna find me shitting on Halloween Kills. But I'm just saying.
Yeah, but the thing is, imagine being like Halloween Ends is a stupid, incoherent movie. It's a piece of shit. Oh, I love Kills. And then you turn it on and it's Evil Dies Tonight 7,000 times in a row. Like, are you kidding me?
What about Danny DeVito, Michael Myers? Yeah. No, I mean, you know what I mean? This is what I'm saying, Brandon. This is what I'm saying, man. You know, it's cool. I actually did not think you were going to do Ends as the last one. I didn't remember that was your last one. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah. Does it pain you guys to know that Resurrection is higher on my list than this movie is?
It just
No,
pains me to know
because-
that you're mentally ill.
I know. I'm trying to work through it. I got medication and stuff.
You know
but
what
it's not
scares
working.
me? I have a feeling Resurrection's not next.
It's not.
It's fucking not. I know
It's
what's
not.
next.
You know what's next. I've already
All
said
right,
it.
well, the chat is definitely 70-30. 30% are
In my favor.
with me and Nick, and no, 30% with me and Nick, and it seems like 70% are with you. They don't
Oh,
like
good.
it.
Yeah.
And
I like
you know
when
what?
that
That's
happens.
fine. But if the chat agree, if you know what, just go ahead. What the hell is? What was that? 13. We're at number 12. What the hell is number 12?
We're getting really through this thing, dude. Number 12 is Halloween 2018.
I'm not going to
Holy
argue.
shit.
I'm not going to argue.
Here's my bullet points. I'll get them my bullet points really quickly. It tries too hard to retcon everything and be a really deep slasher movie, and it forgets to be scary. Laurie's trauma arc is interesting.
Stop.
Can I get them my bullet points first? Laurie's trauma arc was interesting, but nothing compared to her arc in H2O, and far less believable. Well, more on that later. The movie looked slick, but it lacked the grit and tension of the other films. And I will say this: the movie's a great idea. It's bold if you're really going to try and erase everything from part 2 onward from existence again. But it had a really flat execution. The movie is boring. It looks dull, and it is dull. And that's what I got to say about it.
Dude, listen, you have to stop. I love how this movie, I love how a rapper can kick the dog shit out of one of the most iconic villains of all time. And that's not a problem for you.
Yep.
What's wrong with you?
Yep. You know, I don't really like this movie particularly either, Brandon. I really, really don't, which is why I'm not fired up right now.
That's more like it.
But
Yeah,
I
but
gotta,
it's
I gotta tell you,
nonsensical what he's doing.
You put Resurrection above 2018 and Ends, like,
Yes.
dude,
You
you're
have to
on
stop.
fucking drugs.
You have to stop, Brandon.
And I'll tell you why. Resurrection is just more fun. Resurrection's not
God.
boring. Resurrection is not a snail crawl of a film. It just goes.
This movie, listen, I'm not the biggest fan of this either, but to say that this movie is just like inherently bad is to lie. And to say that this movie is worse than Resurrection would be to lie. Like, dude, if you held a sign that said Halloween Resurrection is better than Halloween 2018 and you went down, like, just held out in the street, people would throw drinks at you.
Yeah, because what you're saying is correct. No matter what some people want to say, is like whether a movie works for you or not is totally fine. But there are objective truths. Like, you can look at a movie and just be like, okay, like, let's look at this like on a like just objective level here. Dude, Resurrection gets shit on by 2018. And I don't even really like 2018, but it gets shit on by it. Like, what's your favorite part of Resurrection? Is it when Katie Sackhoff gets her head cut off and then you see the just plastic stump of a mannequin?
I think
Is
my
that
favorite
your
part of
favorite part?
Resurrection is where.
Yeah.
My favorite part of Resurrection is where Busta Rhymes is screaming at Michael Myers and it's real, and Michael Myers just walks away.
Yeah. No, that's good.
You're making my case for me. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh,
This one
man.
might be a troll job.
It's
This one
not.
might be a troll
Resurrection is absolutely entertaining. Absolutely entertaining.
Really quick, let me just make sure I'm up with these. Thank you so much, Michael, with a $2 super chat. Kills is garbage, and Jamie Lee Curtis was garbage in it. Well, there you go from Michael. God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much. And then Clever Ghost Hara, What If Ends was the only film we had after Rob's. Then Brandon would absolutely love it because it would be different and avant-garde and mysterious and creepy and thought-provoking and all the weird things he would say about Resurrection later on. So thank you so much. Brandon, where all right, so we did. So what do we do so far? We did Ends, and then we just did 2018. Like, may as well. I mean, if that's the case, by your logic, we may as well get the Kills out of the way because you clearly hate the Blumhouse film. So let me just go ahead and get Kills pulled up because that's the one you're doing next, right?
Number 11 is Halloween Resurrection.
You would have said anything else right there, and I'd have fucking crashed out, dude.
Dude, this is insane.
Yeah, I think
this is like getting away with murder. Having
that movie, Halloween Resurrection, is totally a fun movie. It's a shitty movie, but in the most fun way possible, the most entertaining way possible. It completely undoes H2O's emotional ending, obviously. But I liked the webcam Blair Witch Project thing they were trying to do. It was cheesy
don't.
back then and dated, but I loved it.
No,
I don't like the fact that they killed off Laurie in the first 15 minutes. I think she should have survived and come back in like the third act, I guess. But I mean, Busta Rhymes doing Kung Fu and Michael Myers was sort of the last straw for the franchise. But
not for you,
yeah.
apparently.
But dude, I mean, it was it better than Ends in 2018? Fucking Christ, it was.
No.
Yes, it was. Absolutely. It was at the bottom until those two movies came out, actually. But Resurrection has the positive connotation of being entertaining, whereas Ends and 2018 are just boring. So that's where I stand on that. So,
You know, here's the thing, Brandon. You know, I love you. You're a dirty rat bastard, pirate son of a bitch. You really are. But yeah, man, whatever planet you're living on where you think this is better than those two, I don't want to live on that planet. You know,
but
I
you
don't
do
wanna
live in
be
that planet,
there.
so you have to get used to it, dude.
I don't know that. I've never seen you in real life. How do we know you're not simulcasting from fucking Mars right now? We don't
That's true.
know that.
That's true.
So, you know, it's just like, hey, man, your ranking's your ranking. None of our rankings are like the ranking, but like, I just need to know if I need to get you help. Like, I guess that's my next question.
Send help and send food too.
Crackers, Ritz crackers.
Chips.
Dude, I'm just like, you're sucking the life out of me, dude.
I'm not ready for what's next. I mean, I don't remember what's 10, but I'm really not ready for it. Like 2018 and Resurrection being near the back, like I can't argue with.
Oh, you guys are gonna hate on you two especially are gonna hate my number 10. Absolutely hate it.
Busta is
Okay.
the best Halloween final girl.
Okay.
Hold on. I gotta call out. All right, Rampage, I gotta call you out. How can it be so old? The movie's like 3 years old.
It's 4
It's
years
in
old.
its infancy still. It's in its infancy still. Give me a break. What are you talking?
Hey, some guy in the chat earlier was getting upset about the yelling.
I don't know what to tell you. Turn down the volume.
Yeah, I know.
All right. So what the hell is next, Brandon? You just did Resurrection at number 10.
Oh, Christian, hold on. You just got yourself a fat one.
Look at that.
What happened?
You got a fat super chat, brother.
Oh, Jesus. Thank you, Fortnite Spec, with a $100 super chat. God bless you, my friend. Best Halloween movies, Halloween 178, Halloween 6 with H1 Rob Zombie. Scary Michael was cool. Worst is Halloween Resurrections, Ends, and H5. Thank you for the money. I'll tell you that much. Off topic. Right now, watching for the first time, See No Evil 2012 with Kane. Can't believe WWE made this. This is creepy. Fortnite Spec, please check out the video I did called When Vince McMahon Made Slasher Films. I did a video all about See No Evil and See No Evil 2. I really enjoy those movies. They're really fun. God bless you. Thank you for the $100. Let me give you a mega clip for that really quick. Let's do this really quick for them, guys. Let's give them a good one. Let's do this one. You know that I get copyright for that. Let me do this one.
I found this.
Hell yeah, man. Congratulations. That's amazing. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you again, Fortnite Spec. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you so much. God bless you, my friend. Thank you. All right, moving on now. Brandon, what is number where are we at?
10.
Number 10.
All right, just say it. All right, hold on. So you did Ends, 18, then Resurrection. Here we go.
Number 10 is Halloween 2, 2009.
You're a dumb
You're an idiot.
motherfucker. You're
an
a
idiot.
dumb motherfucker.
You're an idiot.
I knew they were going to have a problem with this chat.
Dude,
Yeah.
everything about you personality-wise, Brandon, screams Halloween 2. Everything. This is throwing me off.
Planeteers in the chat, back me up, please.
Most of them are going to back you up.
No, they're not. There's fans of this movie.
So here's the thing.
Elevators
No,
play
listen,
Celine
wait,
Dion.
look at-
That don't make it right.
But wait a minute. Remember, I don't hate this movie, though. I don't hate it. I like this movie a lot.
Don't give me that
Just compared to the other
bullshit.
films, I like this one less.
But
You guys know I like Halloween too. We've had a discussion about how I like Halloween 07 and 2 better.
But in your world, Halloween 2, 2009, and Resurrection are brushing shoulders together. You're an asshole.
Yes, that's not a bad thing though. Because I mean, for all you know, Resurrection could be here and 2 could be like here. You know what I mean?
You're a rat son of a bitch.
Here's my bullet points. I'll make them brief. Okay.
God, Rampage is going hard tonight.
Here's my problem.
Who the hell is Ron?
White horses, ghost moms, dream sequences. That's too much, dude, for a Halloween film. It just is.
Yeah, this motherfucker just say white horse.
The movie is visually interesting, but narratively a mess, which it is.
No, it's not.
Laurie's trauma was raw, but I think it was handled a bit poorly.
Okay,
and,
stop.
Michael
Okay,
Myers. This is actually an aspect.
okay,
This is
okay,
actually an
Quentin
aspect I like. But Michael Myers, he feels like a hobo with rage issues, which is awesome. That's the one thing I like about the movie. I think more than I like a lot of stuff about the movie, but that's the number one. He's like a super bum, which is hysterical. I love it. So obviously, also I got to say this too, Nick. We've talked about this before. The specific dream sequence in the hospital, which is sort of an homage to Halloween 2 original, the version that like pearl white version of the mask that's sort of it's with the gunshot and the blood hanging out is the best version of the mask in the Rob Zombie films. It's whiter than the other masks and it looks fantastic. It's why if you can find a version of that mask in real life, it looks so damn good. It is so awesome. I wish that sequence had been the whole fucking movie. I know a lot of people say that it's cliche, but I love everything about that scene. Anyways,
Christian, let me take this real quick.
Go ahead.
So I agree with you about the mask in that scene. Fantastic. Let me just ask you something, because Christian, I saw Christian had a problem with this thing you said too. What about this movie narratively doesn't make sense? Where does the narrative lose its way?
Here's what I mean when I'm talking about the narrative doesn't make sense. Okay, so check it out.
Ask it again.
So listen, at the end of
so what about this movie's narrative doesn't make sense?
I'm trying to answer it. So the hospital sequence is a dream, correct? That's a dream that she wakes up from like a year or two later.
Yep.
Okay. And we have Sheriff Brackett saying that, everybody's saying Michael's dead. It's fine. He's gone. Right. But we see, and I'm assuming this is not a dream sequence. The paramedics crash. He cuts the dude's head off. He walks into the woods and he's gone for a couple of years. So to me, how can they not have Michael's body? It just suddenly disappeared from this paramedic van. But they're so insistent that he's dead. That narratively does not make fucking sense. It's stupid. That's fucking stupid. That's not implying.
You're filling in blanks in your own headcanon to explain certain things when sometimes in movies it's just not addressed, or like many other Halloween movies before this one, they didn't have the body. So they're like, oh, he's probably dead. I mean, Halloween Kills. Where's the body?
What? Nick,
but in Halloween Ends, everybody, what?
Nick, the fucking psychiatrist bitch says, well, Laurie, I can understand why you're stressed out. They never found his fucking body. You fucking
but
bitch.
Sheriff Brackett. Yeah, but your logic's blown. Your logic is ass though, because the sheriff whose daughter was butchered is not extra careful and not extra worried.
Oh my God! No, hold on, motherfucker. They mention in the fucking movie that was not the Haddonfield Sheriff's Department that was handling the body. That was out of their county, so that was not Sheriff Brackett's responsibility.
But Brackett knows the body is missing.
Yeah.
So he should be. So it's Halloween.
Halloween 4, the body's missing at the end.
Insane thing.
Halloween 4, the body goes missing at the end, but in Halloween 5, everyone's going on about life like everything's normal. And Halloween Ends, the body was never found, but everybody goes about life like everything's normal.
But they're not.
2018.
But they're not going about life in Halloween Ends.
And Halloween 2, 1981.
But in Halloween Ends, they're not going about life. They're not going about normal. And in Halloween 5, they think they blew up the body.
In Halloween 2, the body goes missing, and in H2O, everyone assumes he's fucking dead, and you don't have a problem with it there.
I do have a problem. I do have a problem with that, though.
Not enough, apparently.
Not enough of a fucking problem, because you are sitting here saying that is one of the reasons. The first bullet point you mentioned was that the narrative doesn't make fucking sense. Yet the same narrative shows up.
First of all, I want you guys to take a deep breath, and I want you to search your feelings and look into your heart.
I don't search your ass.
Now you're going to realize that I'm right.
You want to bitch
And
about
you're wrong.
You're
And the
gonna
chat,
find a fucking
the chat just
Bowie
knows
for
that I'm
ass.
right. You know, they
They
understand.
Listen,
They
you want to
understand that
bitch
I'm right.
about white horses. What does it mean? Everybody's like, what the
He defines it. He fucking defines it.
Hey, he
fuck
froze
does the white
again.
horses mean? He gives you a goddamn fucking definition. But then, listen, everybody bitches about white horses. They give a goddamn definition, and people say, what the fuck does that mean? He defines it. Who the fuck knows what a phantasm is? Who the fuck knows what that means? He has to define it in the beginning of the goddamn movie. Nobody bats a fucking eye at it. Fuck you. I'm sick of these Rob Zombie goddamn haters. You want to talk about cliche? Dude, lay the fuck off the guy.
Thank
Lay
you.
off of him.
But I like, but I love Halloween too. But I love Halloween too.
You get the
Shut over.
The hate fucking boner
I didn't
for
shit
Rob
on it.
Zombie. Oh my god, the hate boner for Rob Zombie is fucking 10 years late. Y'all are fucking late. We get it. Y'all hate Rob Zombie. Nobody gives a fat fuck.
I'll tell you what's crazy. You know what's really strange
No,
though is when I
no.
saw 07 in theaters, I didn't like it, and then I liked it like the next year. And when I saw 09 in theaters, I fucking despised it, dude. And then it took like 5-6 years for me to actually love part 2. I'm not sure why. I think once I saw the new cut at home, because I think in the theatrical version he doesn't take his mask off and say die. It's only in the DVD version, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the version I like better. I think both. That's also with the same with the theatrical cut of the Rob Zombie first one. When I saw the home video version, I'm like, this is a lot better than what I saw in theaters. So it's one of those movies that just takes time. And I think a lot of people's problem with Rob Zombie's films is, first of all, a lot of them probably haven't seen it. They're just one of those people who there's a big circle of Rob Zombie haters. I hate the word haters, but there is naysayers right off the bat.
Yeah, they sit in a circle and they jerk each other off. And
Another problem is they probably saw these movies in theaters once 15 years ago and haven't ever rewatched them. That's the problem. I guarantee you.
Now, look, there are Rob Zombie movies I don't like. I don't like 31.
31's good. 31 is good.
No, I don't like 3 from Hell. I think that movie's largely dog shit and
3
totally
from Hell.
unnecessary.
3 from Hell is his weakest one, if you're not counting Super Beasto.
Yeah, I don't really count that one. But I'm just saying, Brandon, you said the shit. Also, wait, Christian, we didn't even address this. How the fuck is the trauma not handled well in this movie? Everybody falls apart. Everybody's life falls apart. In so many other movies, all the trauma, it was so traumatic, yet I'm still leading a mostly normal life. In this movie, it is actually super realistic. They go off the rails.
The problem is they overdo it so much within the context of the film that it just becomes grating and annoying. And you no longer have sympathy for her. You just want to smack her because she's so annoying. She's so obnoxious in this film.
No, I don't, because I felt like in the first one,
obnoxious.
She was trying really hard to be like Jamie Lee Curtis, and I didn't need that. I didn't need a Laurie Strode ripoff. And Halloween 2, I actually felt like she finally had something to fucking do with this character that was her own. And I actually felt like she delivered on that. Scout in the first movie is largely forgettable. Like, I'm just going to call a spade a spade. And the second movie, dude, the way this chick falls apart, like, physically in this movie is fucking awesome. It's awesome. And we can't even speak to what's realistic and what's not. I've never seen all my friends get fucking butchered. All right. I don't know what would happen to me.
I have, and I didn't act like that. Okay. So that's exactly what happened.
It's just, there are things, man. I said before we got into Halloween, y'all, before we got into Halloween, I love all these movies except Resurrection, but, and everybody's allowed to like what they like and don't like what they don't like. But my God, to say narratively it doesn't make sense and the trauma's not handled well in this movie, you're just wrong.
It's
You're
overblown.
Wrong. You're
but
wrong.
I will say this, dude. I will say the scene with Brackett, and people laugh at that scene. The scene with Brackett where he finds Annie is really disturbing and really uncomfortable in the most realistic way possible, because it's not played in like a dramatic fashion. It seems totally real. That feeling of shock. That scene makes you incredibly uncomfortable, especially if you're a parent. You know what I mean? So I think we can all agree that Brackett, that scene is uncomfortable as Christ, where he finds the kid.
It's the best acting in the entire series.
And I think it's really underrated, and nobody gives Dorff credit for that.
Whoa. That's fantastic, but are we not also going to give Scout credit for when Annie dies in our arms? Because that's fucking fantastic too.
I just think they really, it's not Scout's fault, but the editing and the way that they I guess maybe the way they film it, it's just so overblown, and they make it annoying where it should be sympathetic.
No, you know what your
It's just too
problem
much.
is?
It's
You're
too
like
much.
you're like everybody today that watches movies. Unless Jesus Christ appears on screen, everybody just hates every fucking person in a movie. Like everything. How many times do I hear I didn't like any of the goddamn characters? Do you have friends in real life? I mean, Jesus, everybody fucking hates. Everybody hates goddamn everybody.
Yes, we do.
I swear, I'm just.
I hate everybody.
I'm so
I hate
disillusioned today. I really am.
I love all you guys here, but I hate everybody. So.
Hey, Brandon, I love you, brother. I do.
Thank you.
I do. But man, I'm gonna have a stroke, Christian.
I need to take my heart.
Nick, I can see that I'm breaking down Nick's barriers. He knows I'm right. His heart is starting to wake up.
No, I'm starting to drink.
My knowledge and
what's
truth
happening.
of the Halloween franchise, dude.
Son of a
I made that ambient track behind me, by the way. Look at that fucking sweet shit. Go subscribe to Sycamore Grove Ambiance, by the way.
Okay, there you go, guys. Let's
Michelob Myers. That's right.
All right, Brandon, just continue. I mean, just please.
Okay, so that was number 10.
Go over your list. Yeah, get our list back.
13. So we had Halloween Ends, Halloween 2018, Halloween Resurrection, and Halloween 2 2009.
Oh, we got 3 likes away from 250 likes, guys. Let's get to 250 likes on the live stream. That'd be amazing. All right, thank you. All right, so Brandon, what's the next one? It's number what?
Number 9 is Halloween 2007. I do like it better than Halloween 2. I'm still not really I get it. Like, it's weird because I'm going to say this. It's going to sound so cliche. For a long time and still to this day, I'm not a huge fan of the really exploratory backstory of Michael Myers, where you see his broken home life, the bad family, the way he goes psycho and kills the bullies. Like, I like all of it. I appreciate it, but I wasn't a fan of that being so explored for a Michael Myers story. For a long time, I hated that. Now, as a 73-year-old looking back at my life, I really appreciate how different the interpretation was, because I'm so glad Rob Zombie didn't just fucking carbon copy the original film.
I know, Bobby.
So in that regard, I like it a lot. I think the first half does drag a little bit, especially when they get to the sanitarium stuff. And I think the second part, once they get to the traditional Halloween story that they sort of remake, that feels rushed. But I really like the end sequence where she's getting chased to the house and they end up in the pool and she shoots him in the head and it cuts to black.
That's the worst part of the movie.
I like all that stuff.
It takes 25 goddamn minutes.
Brandon.
I think at the time, Rob Zombie's gritty style didn't really fit with Halloween, but now I really appreciate it. And I do think, whether they would ever admit it or not, I do think the new trilogy borrowed a lot of the grit and violence from the Rob Zombie era, at least in vibe and tone. Yeah, that's what I do like it better than Halloween 2 now. But I will say again that the Michael Myers coolest look was in that dream sequence in part 2.
Okay, so Brandon, your first mistake was that you said that this is superior to Halloween 2. It's not. I appreciate that, but it's not. But here's my issue. You like the long, drawn out bullshit finale of this movie. I like this movie. But holy fuck, dude. Christian and I watched it on an episode like 3 years ago, and we were both saying, like, God damn. Like,
I think I like it so much. I think I like it so much because
I can't figure this guy out.
Whereas the remake sequences that were really just a remake of the original film, that last act felt too close to the original. The ending chase sequence felt good. I don't know. I just liked it. I liked the uber violence and panic and the fact that she was in this house crawling through the ceiling and stuff, or the walls or whatever, and just could not get away from this guy. I thought it was incredibly well done, and the lighting was really cool in that scene.
Oh, fuck God. You fucking dildo.
It really was, dude. You guys have to admit it.
Okay.
Admit it to me. If you're not going to admit it to me, at least admit it to yourself silently.
All right, I'll admit it to Jesus Christ. Admit it to Jesus Christ himself right now. So the first half of this movie, Christian is actually going to be a way bigger defender of it than I am. Way bigger. I'm largely out on the first half of this movie too. I loved it when I first saw it. Now I'm just like, I just don't need it. I actually like the fast-paced remake aspect. Like, it's just kind of fun. But my fucking God, Brandon, I mean,
Dude.
you're gonna put this motherfucker.
And I'll tell you this too, and I
God.
hate to be this guy, but I have to. I like the 2.35:1 aspect ratio better than the 16, better than the 1.85. I know he was shooting part 2 in 16 millimeter, or at least making it look that way. I get it, but I like the super scope look more than I do the 185 look of part 2. I just do. It's an aesthetic thing. I get it, but I have to go there. And also, I will say this: the funniest fucking line in the whole franchise is the Judith, you're gonna be late. That shit makes me laugh my tits off every time I watch that fucking scene, dude.
You're
Brandon,
trolling. You're
Brandon,
trolling.
I'm not trolling. I don't troll. I really don't troll.
Beefy 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell. You ever had one?
No, actually, I have not. No.
Okay, so that thing will make you shit, brother. All right, and that is what Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 does to this movie. In legitimately every single way, it shits all over this movie. All over it. You want to talk about narrative? You have a problem with narrative in Halloween 2. And
you know what 2007 has that 2009 doesn't? 2007 has a better soundtrack. Bam. Bam.
Whoa.
Bam.
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 Dude, the entire Captain Clegg and the Night Creatures
Bam.
CD is
Fucking
better than
fantastic.
Yeah.
Kick out the jams. Am I evil? Dude, get the fuck out of here with that.
Bam.
Knights in White
Transylvania
Satin.
Terror Train.
The greatest use of Knights in White Satin in film is in Halloween 2. Period.
There's
Period.
an Alice Cooper poster in the bathroom in 2, you jackass.
Dude. Yeah. Get
Bam.
the fuck out of here.
Look at the chat. The chat knows what's up, dude. They know I'm right.
No, they
Look at
don't. They might all
don't.
hate Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, but that soundtrack is way better.
Look, even Davey Deathray agrees that the soundtrack of part 1's better than part 2, dude. So
No, he fucking.
you can't tell me.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Thank you so much, Brody Kane,
Bam.
for the $5 super chat. What have I missed?
Sprinkle it.
Surely the color grading specialist hasn't mentioned 4 and 6 yet. No, he has not. Please
No,
stay.
he hasn't mentioned the fucking Lifetime movie.
Listen,
Halloween.
I need to throw this out there. I don't get why I'm getting so trolled about the color grading stuff. Like, the look of a movie is important and it affects
Because
how you watch a movie. It affects how you watch a movie. It
Because you
does.
started with Children of the
does.
Corn 4 The Gathering.
Because it looks so good.
You're a lie. You're a goddamn lie.
You didn't watch it yet.
You're a
Dude, listen to
fraud.
me. Part 4 looks so good. It has no business being a low budget, straight to video 90s movie. And that's the way it is.
Well, hold up. We'll get there. All right. Well, I'll tear you the fuck apart about how that movie looks, but we'll get there.
Children of the Corn?
Christian, you got anything else to add about Rob Zombie's Halloween and his fucking placement of it on this list? Or
Honestly, it's like I can't fault where he's got it per se, but listen, when it comes to age 2, you either get it or you don't. You know, you either appreciate art in a real avant-garde film or you don't.
Did I
Rob
say I didn't
Zombie-
like part 2? Did I say I didn't
apparently,
like part 2?
well, apparently,
Did I say I
if you
didn't like part 2?
it's so the opposite of Halloween 07 that if you like it, then there's no way you can put it. Dude, everything about part 2 is like Zombie just going all out. The dream sequences, the Halloween party is fantastic. Everything about just the dream sequence of the hospital. There's nothing in Halloween 1/07 that's better than the dream sequence.
And if you want to talk about narrative, what the fuck, Brandon? Halloween 2007's narrative, the first half narrative, you admitted is something that isn't really necessary and you didn't need to see. And the second half narrative is literally just stolen from John Carpenter. So how
Right,
the fuck
but
is
I
that
appreciate
narrative?
that first part more now that I've gotten away from it.
I agree. I like seeing young Michael. But the problem with Halloween fans is they just refuse. They don't want anything besides what the first movie is. They want to know nothing about him. They don't want to hear him. They don't want to see him. They just want to show up and kill and leave. So you're not going to, and they don't want him to curse. Apparently they don't want any swear words. So we can't do that. We can't do that.
No, you know,
Listen,
all right.
I love how everybody's like too much Sherry Moon Zombie. She had a great ass in one. So get off the case.
She's actually decent as Deborah in the first one, but I will defend.
And she's
you, Brandon.
she's not in the movie that much either.
No.
So
And I'll defend you, Brandon. I hate Ghost Mom in Halloween 2. I fucking hate that. I'm fine with the White Horse, but I hate Ghost Mom. Don't like that. So.
It would have been sweet if, like, at the very end, when she's in the asylum or dead or whatever it's supposed to mean, if she saw like a goat or like a bear or something like that, or like a donkey or something.
I do. Just
Like-
continue. Just stop.
From The
Brandon.
Shining, you want to see that bear?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Hell
The
yeah.
whole
Brandon-
sequence, though.
That was number what?
That was number 9.
Nah, 9.
All right.
So we're getting through this quicker than I thought.
What's number 8? You rat bat. Well, we got
Number
an hour and
8.
45 minutes. So.
Number 8 is Halloween 3: Season of the Witch.
Fuck you.
Everything I say is just
this is a classic.
He put Halloween Kills above Halloween 3. We're
Dude,
done.
Honestly, Brandon, you're
We're
an
done.
asshole. You're an asshole.
End the
biggest
stream.
troll I've ever. You're the biggest troll I've
He's
ever.
not a
doing this
troll.
to hurt you.
I don't
He's doing
troll.
this to hurt you.
This is literally
Look,
one of the most original
Nick-
films of all time.
Nick
and he
has
just
seen
took a
my
shit on
list
it.
weeks ago. He
I
saw
don't give
my
a
list.
fuck what he saw. You're
The
here
list
now.
has not changed. This
You're
is
here
genuinely
now.
from the heart. This is what I had to say.
Oh my god.
Dude, you're an asshole.
Here's my bullet points, which I know you guys
Don't
love.
give a fuck.
No Michael Myers, but still bizarrely entertaining, and the chat will agree with this.
Stop. That
He's in the
movie.
somebody gave
He's in
me
the movie.
somebody gave me shit about earlier saying that Evil Dice Night is tired. If they don't agree, whoever it was said that if they don't agree that hearing Michael Myers is in the movie is tired, if they don't agree with that, I'm done. Then the joke is on me. I'm in the Twilight Zone.
Saying that as a complaint is tired. Me saying no Michael Myers, but still bizarrely entertaining is not a complaint.
But then don't even mention that. Don't even mention it.
Okay,
Strike it from
strike
it
that
from the record. Strike it.
The Silver
Strike
Shamrock masks have become cult Halloween icons, as we all know. The plot is wild. It's like an extended Twilight Zone episode, and I think it failed. Obviously, we all do, because at the time it was an experiment, and the fans were not having it. I do love the film.
But
I do.
why are
still
you
think,
holding that against it now? Why are you holding that it didn't do good? What the fuck does box office have to do with any
New
of this?
Nightmare fucking flopped.
What
Who
does
said-
box
Like
office
that
have to do with
fucking
any
movie.
of this?
Who said I was holding anything against it?
You said it.
You got
What did
it
I
at
say?
8. 8.
You said the people didn't want it. People didn't like
They
it.
didn't want it. That's a
Okay,
fact.
Continue.
It's aged now. It has an incredible fan base, but it's yeah, I think it would have done better. Obviously, everybody does if it had not been considered a franchise film at the time.
I disagree with that. I don't think you could have marketed this film at all back then.
Now I feel like, everybody says we should go back and try this again now that, do like a TV show or something where it expands the Season of the Witch story. I don't think you could do that because people still want Michael Myers. You couldn't do this no matter what.
I agree
Unless you somehow weaved it into the Michael Myers mythos.
Brandon, let me ask you then. What is it that you don't like about Halloween 3? Why is it 8?
I just like the other films better.
That's a non-answer, dude.
The other films have Michael Myers, though.
Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck you. Oh, Christian, we need to just show him that video of me at fucking 14 years old on YouTube.
I'll pull it up.
We don't actually have to do that, but almost 17 years ago, I was telling motherfuckers, if your reason for not liking Halloween 3 as much as the others is because it doesn't have Michael Myers in it,
But I didn't say that.
That's the only reason you gave for it being lower.
No, you said, why do you like the other ones better? Because Michael Myers is in it.
Sorry,
No.
Keith.
No. Freddy's not in New Nightmare, and that's number 3. Fucking Jason really isn't in
But
Jason Goes to Hell.
Correction. The only real Freddy is in New Nightmare. The only real Freddy.
No, your criteria is not consistent. It's not consistent.
I am as consistent as the Criterion Collection, my friend.
Dude, the Criterion
All of us
Collection
rock.
is not consistent. They put out movies that no one's heard of, but
Well, there
everybody
you go.
buys them because they're supposed to be masterpieces. Like, I remember when Criterion put out Halloween and RoboCop. Now they're putting out The Third Flowers on the 8th apartment on West End Street, and it's supposed to be this fucking masterpiece.
By the way, shout out Matt. There are 2 Michael Myers in this movie, okay? You got Nick Castle on the TV and you got Dick Warlock as a fucking robot. So don't say Michael Myers is not in this movie.
No,
Brandon, this film, Brandon, is a top 4 Halloween film.
No.
Yes. I excuse me. I wasn't asking for your dumbass opinion.
No.
God
That's a straight no.
Dude, you are the biggest troll I've ever met in my life.
I think it's really good, but it's no.
All right, so please run down your list. Please run down your list again. Let's because we got 324 people here
Hey,
that
shout
all
out.
need at all. I hope everybody in the show has health insurance.
Shout out Rampage. Shout out.
Halloween
Appreciate
ends.
you. Appreciate
Halloween
you.
ends. 2018 Resurrection, Halloween 2, 2009, Halloween 2007, and Season of the Witch at number 8.
So what the hell? Please, for the love of God, tell me what number 7 is.
Number 7 is Halloween H2O.
But see, there's the thing. I would have this one somewhere around here, but you've ruined it. I have to now shit on this.
You just say
forced
ruined? You say ruined it?
Ruined it. That's the correct pronunciation. You have forced me to ruin this film because of the placement. You put Halloween 3 behind this?
Yes.
Yeah.
This movie is infinitely more entertaining than Halloween 3.
You're an idiot.
Yeah. What's your favorite part?
Of Halloween H2O?
Yeah, like is it the performance of Michael, the masks, you know, the scream music? What is it about H2O that you're just like, this is just wow, this shit.
The opening sequence is probably my favorite part of the film, I think.
It's a great opening sequence. Guess what? Also,
especially when it has the Halloween 6-ish mask in that sequence is so good.
That's not the 6-ish. That basically is the 6. So,
but it's not though. It's a different mask. It's the 6-ish mask.
It's a different mask.
But it's the same. Come on, Brandon.
They molded it from the 6
It's
mask.
like
That's what they were trying to do.
92% the same.
Yeah. Oh, he froze again.
No, I'm here. I'm just
okay.
I'm just letting him go. This is
Halloween H2O is one of those movies where at the time it was really bizarre, and at the time I didn't understand it because it was 98. I was 11. So I still thought this was a straight up sequel to part 6, and I was really confused about what happened. I'm like, okay. Especially now that Halloween 2018 comes out. So you have this movie being a legacy sequel to 1 and 2, and then 2018 being a legacy sequel to just the first movie. This is such a better legacy sequel to me than Halloween 2018 in every way. I believe her trauma more. I think her growth as a person is superior to Laurie's growth in 2018.
And somehow you have kills higher.
The fact that it keeps Halloween 2 storyline intact.
The dumb bitch
so
thinks
good.
that she's being chased by Michael and she's not even. And kills. But please.
Yeah, Halloween H2O is just a lot of fun. The CGI mask thing is such a blemish, but it's so hysterical now to see the masks keep changing.
Did y'all see they're putting the mask, the CGI? I didn't even realize that first, but they're putting the CGI mask in that NECA they're doing. I can't wait to get that just so I can put the CGI mask on it. Listen, Brandon, this movie is dynamite. I love H2O. You're right. This is Laurie Strode at her absolute best.
It is.
It's
the only Laurie Strode that doesn't really annoy me too. Like as far as all the other Jamie Lee Curtis performances, this one, I like this one. The other ones get on my nerves a little bit.
Wait, Brandon, what are you talking about? You haven't said 1 or 2 yet, or kills. Like what?
I'm not basing my score on just Laurie Strode.
Excuse me, she's the fucking star of them.
No, she's not.
What?
Loomis is the star of the Halloween films.
Oh god, he's not. He's the guest. He's the supporting actor.
No. She doesn't get to be in the first 2 and then come back in part 7 and suddenly be the star again. That's not how that works.
I can't believe, dude.
Nick knows I'm right. Look at him. He's over there pondering. He knows.
He's tired. Like you wore him out.
H2O is one of those movies where it's just fun, dude. It is so fun.
No, here's the thing, but you can't. You have ruined it. I can't talk good about it. I can't. You put it before. You put it at 3.
Yes,
3
is infinitely more fun than part 3.
Also, now fun's the criteria now, Brandon. Fun's the criteria.
Yeah, but before he's talking about 185.1 to 235.
Yeah, aspect ratio. Fucking bullshit. Oh, yeah. Yes. What's more fun in Halloween H2O
than the 235 aspect ratio?
Than a kid's head melting and the room filling with bugs and snakes? What's more fun?
The elevator sequence with the chick's leg.
That's a dumb waiter, motherfucker.
Whatever it is. So good.
Secondly, what's more fun than Marge Gutman blowing her face up and having some big ass bee crawl out of her mouth?
Having the guy from Third Rock from the Sun getting his face split with an ice skate.
Oh yeah, you mean the thing we didn't see happen on screen?
Yes.
Fuck that.
Nick, I think you know I'm right. You're just trying to be confrontational.
No, I'm not.
I think you realize that H2O is just a cinematic masterpiece over Halloween 3.
I like Halloween H2O over Rob Zombie's first movie. I like
300
Halloween
likes.
H2O over
Rob
Halloween
Zombie's second movie,
2018,
and
and Halloween Resurrection. That's probably it, though. Probably. No, I like it better than 4, I think, now, too, but we'll get there.
Let's get to 300 likes. If we're close, let's do it, people. Come on. And we have 326. This is insane. 326 people.
good.
Pumpkin King, listen to me. It's H2O is fun.
Pumpkin
and fine.
King gets it. Thank you, Pumpkin King. I
No,
appreciate that.
hold up.
H2O is fun and fine.
But mass metal assassin. Don't worry, brother. We're gonna address why 5's above it, because 5 fucking rules. All right.
We are.
So
Guys, I'm doing my best to kind of keep up with the chat. Y'all are on fire tonight. So if I haven't pulled up anything from you, just keep chatting. I'll pull it up. So Brandon puts H2O at number 7.
7.
okay.
Where are we going next, Brandon? Please just.
Number 6 is Halloween Kills.
You're an idiot.
Nope.
I just can't win tonight.
This is the dumbest movie of all time. And listen,
Nope.
I can sit there and enjoy it and have a good time. This is a bad good slasher film. This is like Madman. Like it's ridiculous. Like you can watch it and you can have fun with your friends, but this is like Madman. Like it's like let's watch Madman together and laugh. This is what this is, Brandon. Exactly. You got nothing to say because you're a motherfucker.
I think besides the Evil Dies Tonight thing, you don't have a good reason why this movie sucks, though.
First off, let me give a shout out to Pumpkin King. Thank you so much for the $99.99 super chat. Wow, God bless you. H2O was fire compared to H. Why do you have to give me money and then make me have to disagree with you, Pumpkin King?
He knows what's up.
Are you trying to buy my opinion, Pumpkin King? God
Yes.
damn you.
He is the pimp to your prostitute.
Yeah, apparently so. Oh well, he can buy me for that. That's very generous, Pumpkin.
So-
King. Thank you excuse me. Thank you very, very much, Pumpkin King. That's very kind of you. God bless you, my friend. Let me give him a clip, Brandon. Let's take a clip break for a second. Let's give him a clip. Let's do the burn burgers.
For me, I want hockey pucks. It's got to be. I want my burgers on the grill.
Burned. I want them done. Crispy black burned. No. Yeah, it's not real life. Hold on, man.
You said I want a hockey puck on the
Yeah. You are a nasty. So the ones that nobody wants and on the plate at a cookout, you're the one getting all those. Yeah, if I'm on the grill, the burgers are going to be fucking crispy. I did like, what's the guy?
Dude, I had 6 burgers 4th of July weekend, dude.
6?
Yeah. 1 fell on the ground, and my grandma had 1, so there would have been 8. But, anyways, listen. Halloween Kills. I don't like the flashback mask, but the flashback sequences in 1978 are incredible. I think the continuation of Halloween 2018, where he's in the basement and he comes out and he kills the firefighters, is such a cool sequence. I love it. I think Michael Myers as an entity in this movie. First of all, I said this before, that we're in Halloween 4 and 6. Michael Myers is at his scariest because he feels more like an insect wearing the skin of a human than an actual human. I feel like in this movie, he's the most like he was in Halloween 4 and 6. I can't really describe why, but he's truly frightening. And I feel like he's the version of Myers you couldn't get away from, even more so maybe than the Rob Zombie version. I get he was the big, brute, scary guy, but something about Halloween Kills Myers is so frightening to me. I think the scene where he goes to the old people's house, there's some comedic stuff in there, but when he's bandaging himself up, he kills the old couple. He's testing the knives out on the old guys. He's stabbing him. Is great. You see the old chick bleeding out of her throat as she's sort of, obviously we find out she lives in Halloween Ends, but she's watching him to stab her husband. Incredibly weird stuff. I really like all the cast in this movie. I think what's his face is Tommy Doyle is good. Not as good as Paul Rudd, but good. The Evil Dies Tonight stuff, I understand like the poetry they were trying to do and the mom mentality stuff. I get what they were trying to do, but
is this elevated?
It's not as intrusive in the movie as people make it out to be.
People make it out to be. What are you talking, dude?
Like the whole
Can you give me
sequence where
can you give me a count on how many times they say it?
the whole sequence where they're in the park and like the kids have the Halloween masks on their heads because they've been killed. And Michael Myers just lays waste to everybody in the car. Is so good. He kills the nurse. He blows the chick's head off. Well, he makes her blow her head off.
No, the nurse
So
killed
good.
herself.
So good.
Yeah.
The whole
No,
sequence
no.
is so
You get
awesome.
bullshit. You get one of the worst lines in the entire franchise in that scene. This
sequence-
is for Dr. Loomis. Are
the
you
sequence-
fucking kidding me?
The sequence with the two guys in Myers' house is hysterical. That's my biggest gripe with the film is I wish they had survived at least one of them. Because they seem like they're going to build up this epic fight scene where, like, he's like, I have this knife, and the other guy's like, I have this knife, and they just sort of die. But they were the two funniest characters in the film. And I don't know, man. I love everything about this film. I think the sequence where the old guy is getting chased to the hospital it's kind of stupid, but it's still vividly entertaining where the guy jumps out and kills himself. Like it's an insane movie. I like the return of Brackett.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah, dude, Charles Cyphers is ass
Seeing-
in this movie.
Seeing the mom see the cadaver of her son. I forget the kid's name from part one. The guy who gets a fence shaft through his neck. Yeah.
Oscar.
The body, the prop looks incredibly real. And Jamie Lee Curtis is sort of a throwaway character in this film. I get it, but I think everything about this movie, I think, just hits, and it goes so quickly because it just moves and moves and moves, and I love it. It's from point A to point B, and the whole point is Michael Myers trying to get from where he is back to his house, and Lonnie and them are trying to stop it. So I like that. I like the cat and mouse chase, and it goes from bad to worse. I like the confrontation. The confrontation in the street with the mob is so well shot and so well played. The fact that the chick leads him there.
No, it's not. That's
The shot
dog
with
shit.
him finding the mask in the street, and he picks it up and puts it on as the mob encircles him. I almost wanted to put devil horns in the air when he put his mask on and that guitar kicks in. It's such a cool sequence, and then he just lays waste to the group. The fact that the chick brings an iron to the fight is incredibly hysterical.
Oh, fuck off.
And I love the fact that at the end of the movie, we now know that all of these killings have made this like his unstoppable. He's like an unstoppable force of nature now that he's killed all these people in a row. And now he's going to the hospital to find Laurie, and the final confrontation will happen. And there's nobody really around to stop him now besides Laurie because he's killed the whole town. I'm so glad that that's where they went with the third movie instead of jumping 4 years ahead to some fucking stupid lesser story. I'm so glad that's where they went.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But that's
Inns
my
is a lesser
statement on
fucking
Halloween
sto-
Kills. That's my
Inns is-
statement on Halloween Kills.
Hold on, Christian. Hold on. Inns is a lesser story. I hate it. That's totally fine. But it's a lesser story than Halloween Kills, which has no fucking story at all.
Yes, and here's why.
None.
Because Halloween Ends
No,
should
you're wrong.
narratively follow
Christian, tell him
Halloween
he's a lie.
Kills
Tell him-
because
tell him
it's a
he's a lie.
trilogy
Tell
and
him
it
he's
does
a
not
lie.
narratively follow Kills at
He's a
all.
lie.
Halloween Ends is a part 4. It is not a part 3. And that's the bottom
fine.
line.
I'm just saying it's at least a fucking narrative. There is no narrative in Halloween.
And I will
Kills.
say this too. I'll add this too. The original score, which I talked about for Ends, which was so good, is better in Kills. And also and I'll say it because it's become a joke, but it's the truth.
No, Kills
It's
does not
become a
have the
joke,
best
but it's
score.
the truth.
Does
The
not.
cinematography and the color grading are also superior in Halloween
stop.
Kills
You have
than
to
to
stop.
Halloween Ends.
You're out of line.
And that's just the way it
you're
is.
Out of line. You're out of line.
I think you
First
guys
of all,
know in your heart.
excuse me,
I know you guys are trying to troll me, but I think the chat also agrees.
Brandon. First off, you're a liar. 2018 has the best score. It does.
No.
It does.
No.
Ends does,
False.
but whatever.
False.
Kills
We all
does
disagree.
not have the best. Kills does not have the best score. You don't even really get much of it in the movie. 18, in my opinion, is hands down between the three the best. It actually is an element in the film. Kills, it's just sounds to a fucking stupid ass Evil Dies Tonight chant. So go fuck yourself there. Pumpkin King with a 4.99. The evil, thank you, Pumpkin King.
Okay,
The Evil Dies
okay.
Tonight bullshit was so reductive. It was so bad. Thank you, Pumpkin King.
Okay. I'm going to tell you right now. Right now, Brandon, I like Halloween Kills. And no, I don't need it to have a narrative. I've actually defended the fact that it doesn't have a narrative because it's literally just an ultra slasher. That's what the movie is. That's fine. That's totally fine. My point is, you cannot nitpick another movie's in this series narrative and put it lower because of the narrative and then go, yeah, the movie with no narrative though, oh, it clears all those ones. Narrative was part of your criteria. That's bullshit.
But it does have a narrative.
No, it doesn't.
The plot is Michael Myers survived the events of 2018, and his goal is to get back to the Myers house, and they're trying to stop him.
That's not a narrative. That's just no, that's just watching an animal in the wild. That's all that is. That's not a narrative.
But that is the narrative of the film.
Again, it doesn't need to have a story to enjoy watching it, because I enjoy watching it. But my fucking God, there is no narrative. That's the whole fucking point of this movie. Everything they set up in this movie, they never had intention of paying off. Like, ever. It was just like, oh, the town's going crazy. Maybe this guy's kind of a spooky ghost. Who knows?
Brandon,
and
just
also,
admit, it's a trash slasher film. That's fine, but you cannot. Go ahead, Nick. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. And just don't. I wanted to love the street sequence at the end, Brandon.
Surviving victims of Michael Myers form a vigilante mob and vow to end his reign of terror as he makes his way back to the Myers house. That's
what are you reading from?
Plot. That is the official plot on IMDb right now.
That sounds like the early 80s slasher film. And those are fine, but don't act like they're...
Thank you. Thank you. You can say like, oh, dude, I don't care. I love it for what it is. But you're giving it criteria that does not exist in the fucking movie. It's not there. It's not real.
But is there a narrative?
No.
No. And that's fine. It doesn't need one, but don't say it has one.
But there is a narrative.
Oh, my God. Great. He's lying.
Take a breather real quick. I passed up some super chats. I want to be respectful. Thank you, Mr. Deadlights, with a $2 super chat. I love Halloween Kills for the color grading. Brandon, you are ruining people. Do you realize that? You're absolutely ruining people. Thank you so much, Mr. Deadlights. It's me, Fabio, with a $1.99. 1, then 3, then 2, then 4, then H2O. The rest can go in the trash. Very well put, Mr. Fabio. Thank you so much.
I'm seeing what you said, Christian, because I like Halloween Kills, and he's making me.
But he makes you. He makes you. It's impressive how he does it.
I got it right above my bed, right where where my head goes there. And
you got to take it down.
Yeah, this motherfucker's making me want to tear it apart.
It's impressive. It's impressive. We question the plot in a slasher is the real joke, says Clever Ghost Horror. Well, there you have it. Thank you so much, sir. Brandon, you're not going to meet me halfway on this one. I do think you're pretty egregious on your Halloween Kills placement. But what can I say? It's your ranking, not mine. Thank God.
I think you guys are lying to the chat, and you're not only lying to the chat, you're lying to yourselves.
No, the chat's on my side. I got they're our side. The chat's with us. That you've lost the chat. They're gone. You've lost them.
You've lost the plot. You really have, Brandon.
Imagine if Brandon had a column in Fangoria. I would love to read the 235-1 aspect ratio. Absolutely adds to the atmosphere.
What's that?
I wouldn't have even gone. I wouldn't have even like argued, man. If you were just like, yeah, dude, it's really stupid, but my God, it's so fun. It's got great atmosphere, great kills. Because I'm like, yeah,
I don't see why is it stupid though.
Because it's fucking dumb, Brandon. It's dumb. We know it's dumb. I think they knew it was dumb. Like,
I think look at Richard Stange. Look at what he just said. That's beautiful.
No, it's not, dude.
Pull his comic up.
Lose faith in institutions.
The town of Haddonfield succumbed to a group paranoia and mob violence. They lose faith in institutions and decide to take matters into their own hands, only to make matters far worse. That's a narrative. That is a narrative. Like it or not, as watered down or not.
Guess what? You can go to Wikipedia.
Is the plot.
You can go to Wikipedia right now and find a narrative for Jeepers Creepers Reborn. That does not fucking matter. Okay. Every movie technically has a broad story, all right? Yes. I guess, in a sense. However, the point of Halloween Kills was, hey, we're the middle movie. We're the filler movie. So let's just have him kill a fuckload of people and have everybody go wild because they're scared of the threat of Michael Myers, and then just watch it all blow up in their face. That's fine. That's fine. But don't give it flowers that it doesn't deserve, Brandon. Don't.
I think it does. I think it's well deserved.
We're going to agree to disagree. How does that sound?
You guys are wrong.
All right, Brandon, what number was that? Was that number 7 or 6?
I think that was number 1.
No, thank God it wasn't.
That was number 6. So we got 5 more.
So we're at number 5. You've already said the classic Halloween 3.
Dude, it's not as late as I thought it would be. I think it'd be 3 a.m. by the time we got here.
Do you succumb when you watch Halloween Kills? Do you succumb?
Yes.
All right, Brandon, for God's sakes, please just get number 5 out of the way.
Number 5 is Halloween 5: The Revenge of Michael Myers.
This is a classic.
It is, and I'll tell you why. And Nick can help me out with this because I know he's a huge Halloween 5 fan as well as you are. I think Halloween 5 is extremely underrated.
The chat's going to go nuts on this.
I love the European influence on this film, obviously because of the director. It really does feel like the art house giallo entry in the series. I love the cinematography. I love the color timing. I think the only thing I really have a problem with in this movie is the opening where you kind of flash back and forth with Jamie in the ward to Michael Myers surviving the explosion. Is a little bit confusing because when I was a kid, I thought that was all the same night. Like he was at like that happened the same night. It was just a little bit strange. I think besides that, the movie flows really well. I like the cast of characters. I even like Tina. I think she's really gets a lot of hate where she doesn't deserve it. I almost like Tina better than Rachel.
Say it, motherfucker, with your chest. Yes.
I don't know. I just think Rachel was a good final girl, a good hero for
No,
Jamie.
she was not.
But something about Tina, like Tina literally sacrifices herself to save Jamie. You can't get more win than that. You just can't.
Bingo.
And I like the fucking dude. Michael Myers driving with the brute mask on is incredible. I know a lot of people hate it, but the fact that scene where he's gripping the steering wheel and Tina's talking to him,
It's a great.
and you see him look over at her with that really angry look. I'm like, that's so haunting because we know that's Myers, but she doesn't. Like she's so close to death right there is crazy. I like the circus music with the cops is fucking hysterical. The Tower Farm sequence kicks fucking ass.
You agree, though? We should have got rid of the stupid noises, though.
No.
Oh,
God damn it. No. Give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a goddamn break. The noises are
clearly
hysterical.
comedic. We didn't need that. And that was very Italian horror-esque,
Yes.
because like they have Loomis is clearly an alcoholic in this film. He feels like
No, Donald was an alcoholic. Donald.
Yeah, even better. Like clearly he acted drunk in this whole movie. It works as an Italian style horror film. It's so quirky. It has those weird beats. Now, I love it for that reason. I know the chat is going to destroy every one of us for liking this film so much because this is probably one of, if not the most hated Halloween films.
Yes, and I will say this too.
This is an Italian horror film as a slasher movie.
Unequivocally, the Myers house has never been cooler before or since this movie. The giant mansion Myers house is the best Myers house in the franchise. I fucking love it, dude.
You see what this sick motherfucker's doing? He's trying to reel me back in.
Dude, Halloween 5, I get it. Like I understand why people don't like it, but I think they're also I don't know.
Stinger Splash for the $4.99. Last time I watched this movie, I choked and passed out drinking Coke Zero. Went to the hospital, got stitches, went home and finished it. That's how you know it's a good film. You drop everything, get your stitches, check yourself out of the hospital, and finish Halloween. God bless you, Stinger Splash.
Right.
Thank you for the $4.99.
The chase sequence through the big mansion house is incredible too. That setting is so good.
Dude,
everything about that house is awesome.
The laundry shaft scene is
Christian loves the shaft.
Dude, and where Myers busts in the room and hangs the cop out the window. Like that shit's crazy good.
Stuff,
I love that fucking movie, dude.
Halloween 5 has the best suspense sequences of 4, 5, and 6. It just does. Like the car
and
chase
I really
through
think,
the woods.
Yeah, and I really think I'm gonna say it again. I think there's something about Halloween 5 and Nightmare 5. They have very similar looks as far as like the browns and amber and yellow hues in them. I love that shit.
Yeah, dude. they don't feel American Pie, and I'm not talking about the movies, but just like that kind of like pure Americana feel. Like 4 really does, despite Rennie being a foreigner. Yeah. He wasn't American, but like 5, I get you. 5
they feel very
they have brown. That. I agree, and I like that because of those two. And I know Stephen Hopkins is a British gentleman too. So yeah, I agree. I love 5, but listen, I'm gonna take my shots on this with the chat. They're liable to probably disown all of us, but I think you got me and Nick on your good side again. We're gonna allow this.
Yeah, we'll allow this. This has been entered into the record under one condition, Brandon. I need you to grab down there, grab your balls, and
Okay.
and I want you to just say to the camera right now, just say it because you know you feel it. Tina's better than Rachel. Just say
Tina
it.
is better than Rachel. I've said that on record before. Tina is unequivocally better than Rachel. I think the chat would agree with us. Whether they want to admit it or not, they can agree with us in spirit.
Thank
And
you.
dude, that ending where
They ain't
Michael
agreeing with us
Myers,
in spirit.
where they shoot up, where the man in black shoots up the police station, blew my fucking mind as a
He had
kid.
a
Dude.
Tommy gun. He had
I
a
was like, what the
fucking
fuck
Tommy
is
gun.
what is happening, dude?
That was a
Okay,
great.
okay.
Imagine
I
being a kid seeing that movie for the first time and haven't seen any other movie. You'd be like, dude, what is happening right now?
I love 5. I love 5. Probably more than most people on the internet. Most people know that. But there's still some stuff in this movie that I'm like, this is bad. The Clown Cops is one. Michael still having his mask on while he's in the jail cell is fucking stupid.
It's so good though.
Yeah. But all the things you said about this movie that is like that you like, dude, I can't argue with you. Like I can't, it is very Italian horror. I think Dominique Othman and Gerard, so many people hate this dude. And I don't get it because I think like this movie looks way better than 4 in my opinion. Way better. Yeah, dude, I fucking love this movie. The only thing I don't like is like we needed more, Bo Meeker. Not Bo Meeker, but fucking Bo Star, Sheriff Meeker.
Bo Star.
We needed more Bo Star.
Great
did.
character. Great character.
I love Sheriff Meeker, but I still wish Deputy Hunt from Part 2 had become the sheriff in Part 4 and 5.
Hey, they were going to bring him back for Halloween Returns.
They should have.
That? Yeah.
But I think Bo Star was the right guy because he had what Cypher's had. He had that
authority.
Authority. I didn't think that the other guy did.
Yeah, like it took me a long time to realize.
Could have just been the haircut, though.
Dude, he's the Irish dad in Goodfellas who beats the shit out of Ray Liotta as a kid. I didn't realize that for years, dude.
Yeah, that's
that
cool.
was him.
I felt validated. Somebody said it in the chat. Real quick, I just want to say I felt validated when I've always said that I love the way 5 looks because yes, when the 4Ks came out, 5 looked
really
better than 4 and 6.
Yeah.
It really did.
Good.
6 looks great, but I'll concede that as well. Thank you so much, Crimson Ghost 75 with the $1. I saw H5 in the theaters. It was a great experience. I bet it was. And I bet a lot of people would I'm not going to assume that. But thank you so much, Crimson Ghost. That's very kind of you for the $1.99. And then Brody Kane with a $2 super chat. Imagine if we got Tarantino's H6 after this. Well, you can read about it, but
do you think Michael would have licked anybody's toes in that movie?
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. I thought so. Just want to.
We got some love from Meeker in the chat.
Meeker does fuck, dude. Okay, whoa. No, I'll talk about it when we get to H4 because there's something I'm pissed off about Halloween 4 still to this day. But Brandon, you're on our good side again.
That was number 5.
That was number 5. Yes.
What is up with you and 5 at 5? Are you doing this on purpose?
It's just how the cookie woman crumbles, dude.
Great movie, absolutely fun slasher film, and it's if you look at it through, I can understand the hate, but if you look at this movie through a certain lens, it's brilliant. So I actually
think it's kind of ballsy. I think it was the first Halloween movie aside from 3, really, that was ballsy. Like whether you like, you might, a lot of people love 4 and love 2. They're very similar to the first movie. 5 was the first one with Michael Myers. It was like, let's get weird. Let's do some shit.
And I like The Mask too. I know Brandon hates it. I like The Mask.
I mean, it's grown on me a little bit, but I compare it to Part 4 and the fact that it's supposed to be the same mask. I do not like it, but I get it. I like it now, but in the context of, yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Silver Staff, with a $5 super chat. I assume you've all pre-ordered the Halloween steelbooks being released in September. I haven't. I might have, but I mean, I could easily cancel from Amazon if I just decide I don't want them. But I probably will. I do think they look really cool. So
They do.
Thank you so much, Silver Staff, with $5 super chat. God bless you, my friend. Let's move on. I'm not gonna do clips for now because we're at 2 hours and 20 minutes, and we still have 4 more movies to go. It's still anyone's ball game, so I know we'll see.
Not Brandon's. It's not Brandon's ball game.
Brandon, what's number 4?
Number 4 is Halloween 1978.
Oh,
What?
fuck. Okay. All right.
What?
Whoa. No, I don't want bullet points. I don't want no explanation. I don't want you. No. You tried to butter us the fuck up because you were going to come back with your next one being an absolute crock of steaming
bullshit.
elephant shit.
You're an
no. Yeah.
Nope. I have to say it how I see it.
No,
Dude, one of the
then you can't
greatest horror
see.
films, arguably the greatest horror film ever made, and you've got 3 above it. You're insane.
I do.
Literally.
I have 3
Brandon,
movies above it.
You could ask Nick. I troll Halloween fans to a certain extent, but I would never do this.
No. Christian has this at number 2. He
I
has
would
Halloween
never do
3 at 1, but even he will concede. But yeah, the original, that's number 2. Like putting this at 4.
This is insane.
But that's top 4 out of 13 movies, though. Think about that.
That's what makes it even worse.
And 2 of the movies you have above this are
Dude, Brandon, exactly. What do you mean? That's exactly what I'm thinking about. Out of 13 movies, if this was out of 100 movies, I would still be like, okay, well, maybe maybe fucking whatever, Citizen Kane or something classic like that is on this list. That you go, okay, well, at least I can. This is nuts.
I'm not even one of those people that thinks the original always has to be the best. It doesn't have to be. Like Nightmare is not that way. Friday is not that way. I will maintain though that Halloween is that way, but even if you don't put Halloween at number 1, how the fuck are you going to put this at 4? Please, Brandon, read us your fucking expo marker misspelled fucking bullet points. Come on, tell us.
Bullet points for this one say the original classic, a slow burn with unmatched atmosphere. Carpenter's score is legendary. I says it defined the slasher genre as we know it. And I say to some, it might be a bit slow paced for today's standards, but I still think it's iconic. That's my bullet points for now for that movie.
I agree. Crimson Ghost $1.99 says he is trolling. I don't
troll.
This is wild.
I keep having to repeat myself. I don't troll.
Brandon,
I love this movie. I do love this movie a lot. I just one of those things where I think.
You notice he never makes eye contact when he starts saying stuff like, I love this movie.
No.
It's because I'm thinking. I think the 3 entries after this are just better to me as far as Halloween entries.
Oh, hey, hold on. I'm gonna give Brandon a little credit there. He said better to me.
That's an excuse at this point.
But I respect that. I respect that. It's all about taste. However, you're wrong.
I think
you're wrong.
Obviously the cinematography is great in this movie. The score is great. I like the interpretation of Michael Myers. Infinitely better in the next 3 films on this list.
Brandon, let me ask you this. Do you believe in universal truths?
Yes, I do. Sorry, guys. The baby's crying. I'm gonna go make her a bottle real quick. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break and we'll continue this, okay?
Please go take a 2-minute break.
I'll be right back.
We'll be right back. We'll talk to the chat.
Yeah, we won't say anything about your list.
That's right.
Promise.
Talk away.
This
thank you,
motherfucker.
Pumpkin. Yeah, it's.
I heard that.
I was hoping you did.
Oh my god.
At 4, Christian. At 4.
The chat is not, dude. The chat is not having it at all. They're all pissed.
My God.
Thank you, Pumpkin King. $9.99. Thank you so much. Troll. I agree.
Yeah, well, somebody just said in the chat that the original's overrated by the fanboys. Guys, Christian. Halloween's not his favorite franchise. Halloween 1978 is not his favorite Halloween movie. And even he is saying, come on, this is too fucking low. This is too low. There are universal truths.
I agree. I think there are universal truths in this world. And I think the reality is Halloween is one of it's top 5 of the greatest horror films ever made. Period. And even if I said, you know what, though, like I don't want to watch that one as much as I watch Halloween 2 or Halloween 4, there's no way on earth I would still have them above the original Halloween. It is literally one of the greatest horror films of all time. So,
hey, Hamza, and to everybody else, if you think putting 6 above 1 is criminal, just wait till you see where he put 6. Because I remember where he put 6. Just fucking wait.
Watch 78 on acid and circle back.
God, Christian, man.
I don't know, dude. He's killing me.
He had kills. He had kills above 3.
Dude, he's that was I think kills was the biggest. That's what ruined everything. Kills being where it's at really is just like insane to me. And I'm not saying I can't enjoy that movie. I can, but I enjoy it the way I enjoy Spookies or, whatever, like any kind of cheap horror movie.
Hey, I totally agree. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug here. It's part of the reason why I love 5 so much. It was the first Halloween movie I ever saw. But I'll just keep going back to what you said, man. Universal truths. What the fuck? What the fuck? So wait, I think this is the first time I actually heard you say tonight that you think Dream Master is better than Dream Warriors? Like, you're ready to say that?
I think so. And I understand that the reason I pick it is a lot of things externally as well from the movie. I think the marketing for Dream Master is peak. The world of Dream Master, once it came out with everything, was just phenomenal. All the stuff, the way it impacted everything, the soundtrack, the merchandise that followed it, is just everything about it is just insanely great. So yeah, I think I don't think there's anything egregious about saying 4 is as well, if not just a better made film. I think it literally is the peak in terms of every aspect, especially special effects. 3 is phenomenal, but 4 is absolutely at the top with the guy that did the effects, that Crazy George guy, the Asian guy. He's nuts. I forget his name. Somebody in the chat will know exactly what I'm talking about. But phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The matchbook stuff with the Roach Motel is insane. It's the top. It's peak.
Yeah. Iron Wolf 5 was the first one I saw. Period. Like as a little kid, it was the first one I ever saw. I have vivid memories of that fucking laundry chute sequence, dude. And I was like, oh yeah, Screaming Mad George. Yeah, no. So then is your top 3 in Nightmare then 2, 4, 3 or 2, 4, 1? That's the real question.
I don't know. I probably need to rewatch them, which I will when I get my set. I'm gonna rewatch them and then do a new ranking. I was wondering, like, I didn't want to just like do these rankings with Brandon, because I actually enjoy making like edited videos about these, and plus it's so fun to react to Brandon's list. But I did those rankings, like, hold on, Brandon, let me finish this before I laugh. I did those rankings, I think, going on 4 years now. So I definitely think I would feel a little bit differently for all 3 series. Plus, when I did my Halloween, I think only one of the, maybe 2 of the Blumhouse ones were out. So I'm probably going to redo them at the end of this year during Halloween season.
Okay, yeah, then don't spoil it. Rampage, by the way, bro, we agree on a lot of stuff, Rampage. We really do. I know I have some takes that you're like, dude, this guy's dumb, like Halloween Ends and Rob Zombie's movies, but we agree on a lot of stuff. Yeah.
And I don't recognize you, Rampage. If you're new, man, welcome to the show. Maybe you've been watching and you're just commenting for the first time. But I'm great. I see a lot of new people, and the chat's been off the charts tonight. This has been a fantastic show. We have over 300 people. So just thank you everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Brandon, what did you want to show us real quick?
Oh, I'm just showing you guys the greatest Children of the Corn film of all time. This is a sealed demo tape of the film.
Super buyback program. I'm sure there was a lot of buybacks on Children of the Corn 4.
I recall when this was on VHS tape and I first rented this back in the day, seeing the trailer for Halloween 6. And I'm pretty sure it was the Halloween 666 trailer still on this tape. So
the origin of Michael Myers.
Yeah. Great trailer. Great teaser. But
very cool. All right. Let's get back to work.
I love Halloween 1. It's a staple. I get it. I love the music, the score, the cinematography, all that crap. I think
all that crap.
The main characters are pretty good. I do think Annie is a bit annoying, honestly. I think Laurie Strode, she's okay. I don't know. It's one of those movies where I love it. It's a classic, but I do think the sequence where Annie's doing the laundry and all the popcorn stuff and the phone call, it does drag a bit. I know that was sort of a padding out the runtime sequence before she dies. I get it, but that whole scene just drags the whole movie down for me. It gets so slow in that scene. Everything else I like, but it's one of those things. It's like Nightmare on Elm Street, where I love that first movie, but everything else above it in my list I find so superior in the execution, the story, and especially the incarnation of Myers we see. Like, I don't find Myers scary in the first film. I don't know. I just don't.
Let me ask you something, Brandon. Do you agree that we should have seen Nancy Loomis's boobs instead of PJ Souls? Like, do you still feel cheated by that? Because I do. I personally do.
I feel cheated by the fact that when Michael Myers springs out from behind the trees, when PJ Souls and her boyfriend first go into the house,
Yeah.
there's like a science fiction spaceship noise that happens. That's my biggest problem with that movie.
Wait. Yeah, you're right.
What
Wow,
about the
that is
television
weird.
cut?
Yeah, what do you think of the TV cut? You get Lori, getting out of the shower with, she's got the whole do going on with the towel. Big fan?
The television cut?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Did
what
it
you
change my ranking of the film? No.
I'm just trying to get your thoughts.
Yeah, give us your thoughts.
I love the television cut.
The added scene with Loomis at Smith's Grove talking to the board is great.
I love that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's all we're getting. Let's move on. All right, Brandon,
All
what's
right,
number
cool.
3?
Here we go.
he's done.
Number 3 is Halloween: The Curse of Michael Myers.
Wow.
Whoa. Didn't you have this at number 1 before?
No, I always thought it was the scariest version of Myers, for sure. But it's not been my number 1 film.
Wait a minute. Which cut of the film are we referencing on this?
Yeah.
I think I like theatrical better. I always have. I like the producer's cut. I just always gravitate more towards the theatrical. It's what I grew up with. I think it's tighter. It goes faster. I like the psychedelic aspects. I like the fact that, in the producer's cut, it's pretty clear that they try to say that the cult had Michael R. Jamie, which I'm like, that wasn't really in the regular cut. It's more so like, they show like the embryos and stuff. They're sort of doing like not Michael R-ing Jamie, which I thought was really bizarre in the producer's cut. Never liked that aspect. But yeah, Halloween 6, dude. The scariest version of Michael Myers, the most moody and atmospheric film in the franchise. I think it really nails that fall Halloween vibe as far as the look goes and the ambiance. And like you see the fall fair with the kids, bobbing for apples and having all the Halloween games and the trick-or-treating. It just really feels like Halloween.
Yep.
The opening sequence in the underground lair with the Cult of Thorn and Jamie escaping with all the blue lighting is incredibly freaky, with Michael Myers, tailing close behind her, driving in the van.
Mention that metal soundtrack. Please mention it.
Oh, I love the score in this film is so good too. Like
I have the score, my bad.
My favorite shot. Well, there's my 2 favorite shots of Myers in the whole franchise is in this movie. And one of the shots is at the end where Paul Rudd says something to him and he tilts his head with all the blue lighting in that laboratory. That's one of the freakiest shots in the film. But my number 1 favorite Myers of all time, favorite shot, is after Paul Rudd is banging on the door with the fire extinguisher and Myers starts walking towards him. That guitar kicks in and you see a shot. You see a shot of Michael Myers walking in close up and the light passes by his mask. And it is the freakiest shot of Myers in the franchise. I don't know if you guys want to bring up a GIF of that or something, but it's fucking iconic, dude. Well, I love everything about this movie. I think Paul Rudd as Tommy Doyle nails it. I think he's creepy, he's crazy, it's awesome. I like the Lloyds, the Lloyd family in the Myers house.
John Strode, one of film's best asshole dads.
Hilarious, dude.
Absolute masterpiece of a character actor.
Yeah. I think it's I don't know. Something about this movie just fucking works for me.
He just died last year, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. He passed away.
Yeah.
Yep.
R.I.P. King.
And I really like the ending. I like the ending a lot. I think it sucks that we don't see really a final confrontation with Loomis and Myers. There's kind of that throwaway ending with the mask on the floor and Myers screaming. I get it why they did that because the producer's cut is way different. But yeah, dude, part 6 is where it's at.
Dude, the chat's really not. But the chat's really not killing you for this. I think they're all just kind of like, what's going on, my brother from Blockbuster Box Sets? The chat's not killing you tonight, Brandon. I think they kind of just like you've put them through so much emotional trauma. Like they like 6. They're just happy to see it talked about finally.
Well, and also the mask. The mask is so frightening.
Look, Brandon. They're arguing about whether they like the producer's cut more
Dude,
than the
it is
theatrical cut.
the MTV Halloween film for sure. It is the Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4 as far as the psychedelic craziness goes, dude. Yeah, that Brother Kane, dude, and Fools Shine On is literally the best credit sequence song for any Halloween film ever. That
But
song
it also
slams, dude.
But Brandon, it plays in the theatrical cut. It plays in the scene where they're going up to the college.
Yeah,
like
it does.
Hear
Yeah,
it
it does.
out of a car stereo sound,
You do hear
like,
that
or like a
song, you're right.
toolbox.
I tell you this, too.
Also, What's This Life For is great in Halloween H2O. That is great.
That is true.
Say that one more time, Nick. My headphones came undone.
What's This Life For is great with H2O.
Yeah. Listen, I was just about to say that's so weird you said that. I swear to God, when I saw H2O and I heard the song in that movie, I don't know how old that song is in relation to Halloween H2O, but I
1
swear
year.
to God, it almost sounded like Creed was trying to do that Brother Kane song, sort of. It seems so similar to me. I don't know why. It's not. It just seems similar to that song. But anyways, Halloween
Greatest
6.
line of all time. You know, little bastard ears. It's my favorite line. I laugh every time. And then he slaps the piss out of me. You shut up.
Oh, dude,
Stay out of it.
dude, one of the coolest fucking sequences in the film where Tommy Doyle's walking, or the franchise, where Doyle's walking in slow motion through the Halloween fair, and you hear Miss Blankenship talking about the legend of Halloween. Dude, that's fucking
a great
iconically
scene.
good.
It's a great scene. Brandon,
And
here's
then
the thing.
Barry is so fucking funny. Are you kidding me?
This is a
Dude.
top 5 Halloween film for me, but it's not a top 2.
Yeah.
He agreed with me.
Well, yeah, he's got it at 3, Christian. He does have it at 3.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
he-
never mind then. Never mind then.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got some hate. I hate Halloween 6.
Oh yeah, Deborah keeps slipping into the cash, dude. I love that guy. Thanks for the
No,
dinner.
I love his drunken scene where he's just comes home and the fucking power goes out and he's talking about
And
the
he's singing.
boogeyman.
Yeah. See, he should have lived, man. Him and
I do wish-
McCulloch should have had a movie together.
Man.
Yeah, Damon John, the singer. I know Damon John played it might be Damon Johnson or Damon John, but yeah, Damon Johnson, I think. He played guitar for Alice Cooper for a number of years in the 2000s, and he was on guitar for the Live in Montreux live record, which is the best live record. So very, very cool.
Okay, hold on, Corey. I'm gonna fight you on this one. That sequence in the theatrical cut in the operating room with the strobe light is fucking awesome.
So good. And again, I really like the producer's cut as well, but I think this, and also the more traditional score in the producer's cut's really good. It sounds more like Halloween 5, but I'll take the theatrical cut any day over producer's cut.
I actually think that watching the like when the 4K came out, I was gorging on that release, and I was just watching them back to back. And I actually think after watching the producer's cut a lot, it made me realize that in reality, some of the stuff they did in the theatrical cut, I think is just better.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Visually big time. Like the red hallway stuff is phenomenal.
Oh, that sequence where Michael Myers is fucking power walking, dude. As a kid, I wanted to shit my pants. That's so scary.
Right?
That is so scary.
I
Dude.
just wish they would have kept in the theatrical cut where he pushed the head through the fucking bars.
Don't they show that?
They show the aftermath. They show like the
that's
door
right.
coming down.
Yeah, you're right. They don't show it like go. Oh yeah, all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That Myers is so frightening, dude. He seems like an insect. He doesn't seem like a person.
You know what's so cool about Halloween 6 too? I mean, I've said this 1,000 times. We've talked about this, but what's so cool about Halloween 6, it's literally, I mean, the heartbeat before horror changed, and it has. You talk about vintage feeling. I mean, it is truly the right before the door opened up for Scream and everything stylistically changing, doing a complete 180. That's what's so cool about this film. It literally is a bookend on 80s horror almost. I mean, really. And I know it's 1995, but you get what I mean. Like when you think 90s horror, Scream really is like the defining film in a lot of ways. Like this is the fucking last absolute stop. And that's what I'm so glad this movie came out when it did. So,
yep.
Yeah, I had somebody troll me a couple weeks ago in a video in my comment section because they They
So
said,
your
dude,
blanket-
you have a Halloween Curse of Michael Myers poster behind you. You don't know what you're talking about.
It's
And
a blanket.
I said, it's a blanket. And they're
Dude,
like, take your
Yeah.
blankie.
And RIP to Donald Pleasance, dude. As the writer of this movie said on that 25th anniversary DVD from years ago, said the franchise has not been the fucking same without that dude.
Never will be.
Never will be.
Will be.
No.
He's the greatest. He fucking rocked the house in 5, by the way.
Yeah, he fucking did.
Cookie woman.
And Danielle said he was actually drunk. She said that. Like
That makes it so much better. When I heard her say that the other day, I'm like, dude, yes. Yes. Thank God.
How do you not love him grabbing like an 11-year-old girl and going, "I come and get her"? Like,
Dude, imagine, you know that he was passing that bottle around. Like, imagine being an extra on Halloween 5 and getting fucking wasted with Donald Pleasance, then him screaming at some like 11-year-old after that. And Cookie woman, like just fucking wasted. That's hysterical. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's so
That's
good.
fucking hysterical.
Yes, I do have the Taking Shape book. I have both of them, Matt. I have both of them.
Oh man.
So
Eli,
Brandon,
I'm using my laptop. That's what I'm looking at. It's right here.
Mr. Deadlights, $2 super chat. AMC has a tackle box popcorn bucket for I know chill. I know I saw that. I don't want it though. I've got to stop with the popcorn buckets. I have to. The only thing that'll get me out of
You
retirement
got
is if
the
they do-
fucking Galactus one.
No, that wasn't me. That was my buddy David. that
I
work
know,
with.
but you got that big fucker. Where are you
What
gonna
do you
put
mean?
that fucking thing?
No, I didn't get Galactus. I was saying my buddy got it.
And before we
Oh.
move on, I'm gonna say, dude, RIP to Wilbur too, man. My favorite Myers. They passed away. I never got to meet him, but fucking killer Myers in Halloween 4 and 6.
He was the goat. He is my
I know
favorite.
Brad Lorre and somebody, or not Brad Lorre, but who was the other two people that played Myers in 6? Who did a lot of like the hallway
Tom
sequence and
Morga.
stuff.
Yeah,
Tom Morga, and there was somebody else too.
No, he was in 4. He was in 4. Excuse me.
It was
Yeah.
it was a makeup effects dude. It was one of the makeup guys on the makeup effects team.
Yeah, I always forget his name, but I think he did the hallway shit. He did a lot of the stuff too.
Michael
Both,
Lerner.
yeah, Lerner. Yeah, both Wilbur and Lerner fucking killed it. I don't want to take anything away from either, but I think Wilbur consistently in part 4 and 6, my
Brian
favorite
Ryman.
interpretation. Well,
It
almost
says
my
Brian-
favorite.
It says Brian Ryman also played Michael Myers in some of the reshoots of Halloween 6.
Yeah. Okay. So there's 3 of them.
All right. So
Yeah, Wilbur's not my number 1, but I think he is my number 2.
Your number one is Rowan Campbell, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, actually, my number 1 favorite Myers is the guy who played him in Resurrection.
Okay.
I'm not even joking. That's not a joke.
Yes, it is.
all right, Brandon.
It's not.
What's number 2?
Number 2 is Halloween 4: The Return of Michael Myers.
It's too high.
Damn. That's very high.
You know, over the years, I've argued with myself about this between this and 6. I'm pretty sure I saw part 6 and part 1 before I saw any of the other ones. But Halloween 4 is just too good. It feels so vintage and so cozy and so it really feels like I'm in the department store, but like a Halloween section of an old department store. Like the whole movie just feels like that. I don't know why. It just does. I love the mask. I love the setting. The characters are great. The opening kicks ass. I don't know. The chase sequence on the roof. Dude, everything about this movie, it's so short and such a tight film. It's just so good. My only real gripe is that it's not long enough. I wish it was like 25 minutes longer or something.
Longer.
Christian,
Yeah.
can you clip him saying my only real gripe is that it's not long enough? Make sure to
Yeah, but we'd have to get him to say it again because I had the overlay on, so it kind of took the effect away.
There you go.
Maybe he'll say it again.
I won't.
This is where me and you might differ, Nick. I agree that I like Tina better, but I totally understand and contend why Rachel works. She doesn't do anything to annoy the audience, and as we know, people can't wait to dislike somebody on movies for any goddamn reason now. So I get it. I love Halloween 4. I really do. But I contend as well that I like Tina better. But if I was going to show a normal person one of these Halloween films between 4 and 5, I'm showing them 4. I just am. I'm showing them 4.
Yeah.
So, and I do love 4.
So my thing with 4, Brandon, a lot of the things you said, they're not really arguable. Like 4 is really solid. It's a
opening
fan
is fucking
favorite.
money.
Yeah, opening's great. Living in the Midwest my whole life, it looks like the Midwest. Like it's just, I love a lot about 4. I've always felt like it's a little overrated. I don't know, but oh Jesus Christ, man. It's really good. And I'm not a Rachel hater. I prefer Tina. And simply just because there's no greater sacrifice that you can give to someone than your fucking life. So Tina, she has a really good arc and she's got a bubbly personality. I like her. But here's my thing that I'm pissed off that you didn't mention about Halloween 4. Brandon, never, ever gonna forgive them for teasing us with Kathleen Kenmont and then not giving it to us.
I wonder if they actually filmed her tits.
I thought you were going to say the pink mask in the school sequence. That's what I thought you were going to say.
The whole movie being that
Dynamite.
pink mask might have been metal, but dude, come on. Every time I watch that fucking movie, I'm like, bro, it's right there. It's right there. Just give it to us. It's right there. Oh, man.
You said you saw Myers.
I love those Myers.
I love those guys. You haven't got a police force. He was a little drunk in 4. He wasn't drunk yet, but he was drinking a little bit.
Oh, the gas station sequence is so fucking good. The hitchhiker scene is so good.
Dude, that gas station sequence, I remember the first time I watched it, I was like, damn, Donald Pleasance is doing I thought he was too old to do all that kind of shit. I guess that ain't him jumping and jumping over the cars and shit. And dude,
did you?
I remember
Trust me, Mark. I've looked it up. Don't worry, buddy. I've looked it up.
I love when Sean Clark did his Halloween 4 horror hollow grounds for that, and he went to that little gas station restaurant. Dude, it's fucking gorgeous out there. I just they're so good at making these movies feel like they're taking place at a certain location. But he took the camera. If you go left or right of that gas station, dude, the mountains are absolutely incredible out there. It's beautiful. And where was that at? That was in Utah?
Salt Lake City. Yep.
Amazing, dude. It looks like a gorgeous place to live.
Yeah, no, for sure. I can't wait to go out to Salt Lake and see, because that's where they filmed 4, 5, and 6. So you just make a whole fucking trip out of it.
I didn't know they did 6 there. Wow.
Yep. Yeah. But no, Brandon, you're mostly spot on here. Yeah. Hey, 7 more likes.
7.
If you haven't liked this yet, like it in spite of me. Like it in spite of me. Like it for
400.
Yeah, you're gonna get to 500. But yeah, no, Brandon, this is
too many more.
With you. Is there anything about? Let me just ask you this before we get to your number 1. What do you think is the thing that separates your 1 from your 2? The thing that makes your number 1 movie better than your number 2?
Oh shit, I don't know. Everything, I think. Every single thing. Every single thing.
Have you ever thought about being a politician? You give politician answers.
Yeah, I could do that. Dude, I couldn't be a politician. I'd be so fucking corrupt. I'd be taking money from everybody. I'd be having people killed left and right. There'd be bodies buried everywhere. I could not be a politician. I would be too corrupt.
Christian, did you get 300?
I don't know. I maybe. Let's see.
Someone just said, let's go, 300.
Oh, we did it?
In spite of me, let's go.
That is absolutely amazing. This is
I only
the
see
biggest...
59 likes.
Stop it, Brandon. This is the biggest show of all time, man. Just incredible. We have had once we hit 300, it's just been over that. It's just absolutely, I'm blessed. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. All right, Brandon. So your number 1 is
Halloween 2. Obviously.
I think I know what your biggest thing is. This is the most vintage feeling Halloween film ever made.
It is the most vintage feeling Halloween ever made. Somehow it feels older than Halloween 1. I can't explain it. I think it's like the VHS era of the early 80s that gives it that vibe.
I agree.
I love the mostly abandoned, mostly dark hospital setting. I love the streets still filled with trick-or-treat. Because this movie, at the end of Halloween 1, that section of the neighborhood they're in makes it feel like it's 1 in the morning. But then in part 2, you realize it's only 10 or 11 o'clock by the time this movie starts. So Halloween is still going on. It's just in that part of the neighborhood it wasn't. So I love seeing all the trick-or-treating still going on, all the Halloween party stuff. Michael Myers walking through the town on the way to Haddonfield Memorial was so fucking killer. Michael Myers' whole trek from the neighborhood through the house to the hospital. I love following him on that path. Dick Warlock kills it as Myers. I remember a lot of people, and when I was a kid, didn't like this movie, and they always made fun of Myers. He was too slow, and he looked stupid, and the mask looks dirty. And I always loved the look and the way he walked and the way he acted. To me, Dick Warlock's performance, whether it was a conscious decision or just him just being mostly a stuntman, combination with the suit and the way the mask looked by that point, I fucking love that version of Myers. I don't think he's anywhere near as scary as part 4 or 6 or Kills, but he's my favorite version.
There is a level of sinister in 2 that
sinister, and I feel like he's way more the Shape in 2 than he is 1. Because 1, I really buy him as a 21-year-old kid, just kind of, wobbling his way through these kills. But in part 2, he really seems like a robotic entity being driven by just like pure motor function, not really in control of what he's doing. Like I love that shit.
What about you love Dick?
And Laurie Strode, Laurie Strode not being in the film that much is okay. The wig never bothered me. But the cast of the hospital is fucking awesome. What's his face is hysterical.
Hey, Jason says, I'm gonna ask y'all right now. Best boobs in the series?
Great boobs. I mean, not better than, well, who does that? No, it may be.
Yeah, because we don't see Kathleen's.
Well, and Warlock even said that sequence was his favorite kill sequence in the hot tub scene, right?
Yeah,
not for the reason.
Too. Yeah,
she was smoking hot. That woman was smoking hot in that movie.
Dude, everything even from the stupid opening fucking pumpkin. Like after he says, "You don't know what death is." Like, dude, I love all that shit. That movie is so. Halloween 2 is perfect. It is the perfect Halloween slasher film. Yeah, there it is. I think it's better than every other film by far. It's not even like it's close to me. Like I put Halloween 2 way up here.
This is like a 15-year-old pumpkin I got. Brutal custom masks. I got this years ago, well before Halloween 2 came out. I mean, well before Trick or Treat Studios was a thing. I got this.
Mm-hmm.
So. Christian, I need you to put Mr. Deadlight's comment up on the screen.
Mr. Deadlight. Dick is the best. His performance was a little stiff, but it's hard not to love Dick.
I've got to meet Warlock before he passes away, dude. I've got to. He's got to come to a convention here.
Well, I was gonna ask you, Brandon, because we got 3 years to plan for it, brother. You going to 50?
Is that in California?
It is.
Oh fuck! That's such a journey, dude.
But
I don't know. I don't know.
3 years, and it's gonna. Sean Clark told me and Christian they're going all out for this one. They're pulling all. He thinks that they're gonna get Jamie Lee and John Carpenter
and Zombie.
Yeah, he said there's a chance they get Zombie. He actually did.
Dude, I'll meet Rob Zombie. I don't know if I want to fucking meet Carpenter or Jamie Lee Curtis, honestly. But I would meet Rob Zombie.
I would love to get no eye contact from John Carpenter when I meet him. Just like I would love for him not even to look up at.
If he's chain smoking cigarettes, I will meet him. But if he's not, I don't want to meet him, dude.
He quit.
Well, he needs to fucking start again, dude. He's too old to care about smoking cigarettes.
Yeah,
that's why he's still alive. He quit. He's like, fuck, I gotta stop.
Oh man. But yeah, Halloween 2, what else can I say? Oh, also the best score of the series, dude. I love that shit. The synth score makes it feel extra vintage. I love it.
I gotta push back on that.
Score, the best
I gotta push back on that a little bit. It's great. It's great, but the best score from the series is absolutely the original. No. It was perfect. It was absolutely perfect.
You're wrong.
I love what Alan did, and it's great, but it's not better than the original score is perfect.
And Laurie's theme in the original film is great, but it's better in part 2.
No, it's close. It's great, but the original score is hands down the absolute.
Give me the original score over 2, but I will agree with Brandon that Laurie's theme sounds better with that synth in part 2. It just hits different with the synth.
I drove back. My brother having a friend moved to the East Coast from California. We drove through Utah on the Rock Quarry. Yeah, dude, I bet they were. Like, I want to start traveling so bad. So I want to see these places.
Well, Christian already said on a stream, guys, or on an episode that he's going to be at 50. So don't let him forget that. Don't let him forget.
I'll be there.
Brandon, you got to go, man. You got 3 years. Put $5 aside every week.
I'll be an old man by that point, dude.
Hey, we all will. We don't even know. It's sad to say this, dude. we don't know if some of these people will still be around by the time we get to 50. Like we're
That's
talking
true.
about wanting to meet Tom Atkins and Dick Warlock and stuff. We don't know if they'll be around.
I know. I got to meet him sooner.
I actually
got
met.
to.
I got to meet Dick this year, and he was healthy. He was good. I mean, he shook my hand. He had a full strength. He was joking and laughing.
So Dick was
People, people are staying alive nowadays, man. They got this medicine. It just keeps everybody alive. But no, he was. I mean, 3 years is 3 years. But I mean, no, I'm driving. I'm not.
He's gonna drive.
I will fucking fly anywhere, dude. I'm not.
If I fly, I will be medicated. I will be medicated.
I'll be driving my ass across the fucking country for that.
I was just in your neck of the woods, Brandon. I got back from Florida on Wednesday night, and on our flight back from Florida, we had some turbulence. It's fun.
God.
I like turbulence. I think it's fun.
Hell,
flying is literally my worst fear on the planet. So I will die if I go on a plane. I will literally have a heart attack and pass away. That's what will happen.
I want to
meet.
I have
California for you if it were a drive.
Let me see.
Let me see. Shit.
Yeah, you're in Florida. It's even farther for Brandon. Dude, California drive for me is like 34 hours.
What is
Where
it,
in California is it? Is it in Pasadena?
South Pasadena.
South. Oh shit. Not even Pasadena. South Pasadena.
That's right.
It is 23 hours and 40 minutes. It is 24 hours. It's really like 26 hours if you think about it.
Well, do you think Sydney's going to want to go with you?
No.
Okay, listen.
No. And I can't.
So you're going to have to drive.
This bullshit thing has me on I-10 for 37 hours.
Oh yeah, you're long. Dude, he's literally
37 hours.
You literally can't get farther away from where Brandon's at to get like you can't like if you're living in South Pasadena and you're like, I want to get as far away from this place as possible, you would go to where Brandon's at. That's how far away he is from there.
Okay, so for me,
Christian, we'll pick you up on the way out there.
I think Brandon has us all beat. Yeah, for me, it's 30 hours. 30-hour drive.
Fuck.
Wow, so I have the closest drive. From
but guess what? The flight is only 4 hours and 40 minutes. I've flown it twice now to LAX, and it was only 4 hours and 40 minutes.
I'd probably suck it up.
I can't. I will see
the fly, Christian. Is that what you said? Fly?
Yeah, I'm saying for that long of a drive, I mean, I would just waste so much more money in gas. I'd risk my life to save that money because it'd be so stupid to spend that much gas money.
You're not gonna die.
Well, dude, like last year, it's like this year, like 8 planes crashed in a row.
Yeah, but a lot of them were smaller planes. They weren't your commercial aircraft, and also one of them was just a dumbass helicopter pilot being dumb. Like, I mean, I get the fear. I do. My brother is the same way, and I just, it's gonna save you, dude. Your flight would be 3 hours.
I'll take the train.
Brandon, there ain't no fucking way you could drive. Would you actually do that?
I drove from our house to New York City. It's 21 hours, and we did that a couple times or once. And the train is 21 hours too. So I guess I could take the train out there if there's a train going west. I can't fly. I will literally have a heart attack.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
It is literally my biggest fear is flying.
What if you were put to sleep?
Heights and flying. I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would work.
Like a horse tranquilizer?
Dude, I'm getting anxiety thinking about this fucking scenario right now.
No, what's funny is too, guys, when we were waiting to get on the plane, the number of people that were on my plane, 180. Flight 180, brother. Let's go. God. Yeah. I made sure to tell my brother that because he's scared. But yeah, planes do fuck.
Well, Brandon, this was the biggest show of all time. How do you feel going through this? We gave you hell, dude.
Yeah, you did. Hopefully the numbers after the show reflect it. I hope it does well. Hopefully it has some longevity. I noticed that the Leatherface show has not beaten the Friday the 13th show yet. Hopefully it does at some point.
That was a happy accident, though. Like, I just thought, like, hey, let's just do it. It'll be fun, whatever. And I was like, well, I've already ranked these, but I want to see Brandon do it. And then the show took a life of its own. And then we did Texas. And then this was perfect. This was it. Like, we're not doing any rankings after this. This was the main event. We'll go back to our shenanigans next month and just bullshit with the chat. But this was awesome, and it was great to have Nick. It was perfect for Nick to come on this, considering we were able to do Halloween and Elm Street. We couldn't have planned this if we tried, so it all worked out perfectly. And yeah, I mean, what a show. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I kept it secret from everybody. The Christian, we were supposed to do Unita tonight. He had texted me about it. I was like, well, how the fuck are we going to do Unita when you're doing Planet Dirty on Saturday night? And he's like, no, that's the thing. I want you on there. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, did you tell Brandon? He was like, well, Brandon mentioned it, but I didn't tell him you were coming on. And I was like, all right, don't tell him. And the reason I had Busta as my profile picture and the name is Hugh Janus was because I was going to come in here and try to do a different voice and have you guess who it was, but you fucking knew from the beginning, Brandon. You knew.
I did.
He knew.
And then as soon as Christian said, we're talking about Halloween, we had to get somebody in here. People in the chat going, is it Nick? Is it Nick? I'm like, yeah, of course. I got the fucking moniker of the Halloween guy. So yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely fantastic show tonight. Guys, give it up for Brandon for being steadfast in the wake of true criticism. He's going to go to sleep tonight, considering our arguments.
No,
maybe but this was awesome. Thank you guys for watching. Nick, Brandon, whatever you guys want to say before we get off, please let the audience know while we still have a bunch of people in here. But I had a great time tonight, and I'm just so blessed to have everybody here watching with us tonight. It was just a great time, and I needed it because I felt like shit so bad the last 2 days. So this was it was great. I thank everybody for being here.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you guys wanting me to come on, and anybody that knows me or knows my channel knew that if you were talking Halloween, you were going to get some fiery ass fucking takes from me. And from the onset, some people were like, "Oh God, not Nick with Halloween," and I'm like, "Yeah, all right, I've made it." But no, yeah, thanks for having me on, guys. It was fun. 3 hours that literally flew by. I'm
feeling it.
Yeah,
Brandon wore me out.
If you got, well, I mean, I worked all day, and I was actually like, oh, I'm fucking tired, and now it's like almost 2 a.m. and I'm like, let's go. I'm gonna go play some Madden. But if you guys are watching the playback or you're watching right now, and you like smaller rinky-dink channels, come on over to my channel, The Lost River Drive-In. That's where Christian and I do our podcast. We're recording an episode tomorrow. It'll be out Monday, where we're going to talk about a lot, but we're going to get in depth with the new I Know What You Did Last Summer, because he and I don't necessarily see eye to eye on it. And I'm excited to talk more about that. But yeah, thanks again, guys. And here's to, the next one getting 400 likes.
Yeah. Brandon, wrap it up for us.
Come subscribe to Tabata Vision and Tabata Tunes and Tabata Vision TV and Brandon Tabato and Sycamore Grove Ambiance. And then that's pretty much it. That's all I have. So
Brandon, drop
out of my
those links. Do me a favor, because I'll forget to do it. Because people can remember Nick's, it's right there, but you have so many channels you just mentioned. If you want people to check it out, go drop a comment, and then go drop a comment in the comment section. I think you're like one of those admins, so you can drop links. So in the comment section of the video, don't do it in the live chat. People aren't gonna see it.
Okay, right.
Like do it there. All right, guys. Thank y'all so much. I'm gonna end it. Y'all are awesome. Good night. God bless y'all.